Okay, well, Matty's death or lack thereof aside, we're back with Rune Factory 5. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be the last stream of this game, at least in Japanese, because this feels like we're right at the end. This looks and feels like last dungeon to me. Unfortunately, it really looks like it's going to be a pig of a dungeon. The way forward is blocked off by many of these things getting in the way. Well, actually, I passed by what I was needing to get past. Here we go. Loads and loads of gates, which means there are going to be loads of switches to get past loads of gates. And since it's already a 1:45 in the morning for poor Marvin, I think he's going to get himself off to Betty Buys and come tackle this after he's done his dailies. Yeah, Dark Young showing off his Japanese mastery. He does the translation for us. Why, thank you, Dark. Don't know what we'd do without you. I can't even conceive of such wonders. Quite the feat, knowing neither Japanese nor English. Right, I am unfortunately going to need a triple bill of loading scenes, because I'm going to go out here and tell the monsters head back to the barn, which I think may give them their health back if I go to sleep when they're in the barn, but I'm not sure. Don't know if they get a freebie and all their health tomorrow, just from overnight sleeping. Surely they get it back over time. Well, I can heal them up regardless. Get over here. Might as well use up all of my rune points. Just stack those sound effects on top of each other and tell each of them to return to the monster barn. And they can show off these effects. It leave me a little scared because the monster just freezes there, kills all animation and warps away. It doesn't look so good. Well, we'll add it to the list of things in this game that just don't quite look so good. Not going to sort out all my items. Poor Marvin here just needs to go straight to Betty Bye-Byes, so away he goes. Getting dressed for bed. Just been pretty hot around here lately. If it's so hot that he wants to wander around in shorts all the time, well, maybe there's good air conditioning inside here. So good that the curtains are flapping despite everything being closed. Recht. I got some recipes when I was around there. I think I got some tool recipes. So I'm going to double check what can be done on that front. Okay, level 80 crafting costs almost 10,000 rune points for us. We're not going to be making any platinum tools anytime soon. To get even close to that, I suspect I would have to make a whole load of... well, even making golden things wouldn't suffice. Puratinamu. It's just called platinum. The hammer is just called platinum. Why? I don't know. The axe is called the Miracle Axe. And the sickle is called the... is that the famous Kamaitachi? No, I don't think that's famous. That's kind of name and industrious, but how it comes together I do not know. But it's not really important, because there's no way I'm grinding up that kind of level anytime soon. Let's go and tend to the farm, do the dailies, bank all the many things we picked up on our travels, and then prep ourselves for some more dungeon diving. At least we're able to get up here nice and fast. There's plenty of things for me to harvest, so we'll get the watering done nice and fast. I really need to look into whether or not using higher level tool usage gives more leveling or not. It's not really relevant, but I do want to know. I want to know damn near everything about Rune Factory. What I do know, though, is that watering is so exhausting for poor Marvin, even after a good night of sleep, where he got about 5 hours of sleep. It is wiping him out. Itete, indeed. Oh wow, there was only one orange for me to pick up, so I guess it's only between 1 and 6 that you get out of that. Let's ditch many things that we've picked up one of here. shipped plenty of this stuff before. However, platinum is something I have never shipped before. Oh, I think I already shipped one in there. Never mind that then. I've shipped one of these cores before. I've never shipped one of these things, whatever they are. What even is that? It's some kind of iron thing. Don't exactly know what. Maybe it's a bullet of sorts. We shipped that before. Ooh! Just a big stick. Sure, let's ship the big stick. Still haven't looked into whether or not, or whether it's even a good idea to be shipping one of everything in this game. We needed completion rate for one thing before, but I'm not so sure it's as important as I give it credit for. But I guess that's just par for the course. I think the kanji has a meaning of reputation, since that's what you're thinking of, not famous. Yeah, but try to think how you would localize that. I wouldn't know, mind. Don't take my word as authority on the matter. You'd be a fool to do so. Alright, and this platinum's good stuff. It sells for good money for sure, but we have plenty of other ways to make good money that don't involve selling something that's relatively hard to come by for now. You'll get to the point in these games where you end up just drowning in platinum, you don't know what to do with it all, but we're not at that point right now. I'm at the point of desperately needing my rune points back, so to that end, let's harvest these level 2 strawberries. Thought I planted better than level 2. Ah well, doesn't matter all that much. Sadly, harvesting them is a very slow process. And again, whilst I could turn them all into jam, I'm not going to. I wonder if there's a faster way to do this. The yield on strawberries is so high that I can't even just hold down A and wander over them. Ah, that's what I was waiting for. I needed some rune points. Use those to heal myself up as well. Ah, the cure spell is a godsend. Without it, you are in a bad pickle in these games. I'm not a big fan of just drinking potions to get my everything back in Rune Factory. It's a bit of a scutter. And if you don't do it in time, well, you're gonna be knackered. Right, finally. I've waited a long, long time to get these neggies. And I hope one of them gives me a seed. Oh, well, that's just perfect. Absolutely perfect. And with that, that should be my mission to get all of these onions. 20 of them were needed so that I could get myself the Otomeron? The pink melons, although that's not a translation of pink melon, it's a big old pun. That might just be what I needed to get that done, so I better ship them all out. This entire game seems badly made, says Modo, like it's missing a layer or two of polish. It's missing several layers of polish. And whilst I hope it gets it for the Western release, I don't expect it to get it for the Western release. Very sad, I know. But the game runs like ass, and it would take a whole load of work to make it not run like ass. Yeah, just ship all those seeds. I don't like keeping tons of seeds on me. And then maybe, just maybe, I can grab all the animal products before the shipping is done, and get the honey shipped out for even more money. Do we have any particular use for all this money? No, not really. A lot of the upgrades that I really want are locked behind getting lots of points, seed points. And those seem really rather hard to come by in this game. Maybe I'm just not finding the right way of doing it. But when I play Rune Factory 4, I tend to get plenty of princess points or prince points just by shipping loads of stuff. Then again, maybe I ship on a more industrial scale when I'm playing Rune Factory 4 because I know the game better. Get that out, but don't actually ship the eggs or the milk, because eggs and milk, well, they're better for making stuff. Otherwise, there's nothing else to harvest here, so our dailies are largely done. Excellent. I guess while I'm up here, I should put this axe of mine to use and clear the place up. Oh yeah, I mean the game isn't designed for 3D at all. The game design has barely changed since the inception of it, barely changed from Harvest Moon, really. This whole game does smack of going and using 3D for the sake of 3D, or for the sake of change. Because very few aspects of this game feel like they work better in 3D than they did in 2D. And this isn't even, I say this a lot, but this isn't even the first Rune Factory in 3D. It is the third Rune Factory in full 3D. Rune Factory Frontier was, and Rune Factory Oceans, aka Tides of Destiny, also was. And I can't say much about Frontier, because I didn't play much of it. I can say a lot about Tides of Destiny, though, because I completed that game, and it's awful. There are some weird people out there who are big fans of Tides of Destiny. I don't know how they do it. What level of delusion do you have to put yourself through to think that that's a great game? Or maybe it's just that our tastes differ, but I don't know about that. I wonder if it's something like the Switch ended up being a lot less powerful than expected, but the Switch has been out for a long time by now. Heck, it's almost the old generation. A scary thought. Reflecting on people thinking things like the Xbox 360 is retro, it's just, oh, how dare time pass. Plenty to chop up here, but there's no real need for me to do that. What I do want to do is check on here. And excellent. Excellent. Alright, some Japanese to read. I almost forgot. Grab a drink to get ourselves prepped up for that. Almost forgot that we are actually playing in Japanese and have Japanese things to read. So Cecil is here, and he's saying bok choy, cabbage, and tama negi o. So that's the bok choy, the cabbages, and the ingans. Sorezore, I don't actually know what Sorezore is. 20 of them harvested Dekitan Dane, so you were able to harvest 20 of them, because Dekiru is can do, and Dekita would be the past tense of having it done, or Dekitanda, and Ne is just something it puts at the end, because they love to do that in Japanese. This is this is the request's way of being done. Okay, well this is taking care of the request. Yes, take care of is water with that weird angular kanji. Gotcha. I choose to imagine that Jake is like groundskeeper Willie. I refuse to recognize the photo. Well, the photos are all photoshopped to hell and back. TBW, your beliefs, sir. They're real for you. So, well, I've been skipping these all the time. Don't know why I'm not skipping it this time. But he's saying that there are new seeds available in the shop, and he wants me to go and check them out. Well, I will check them out. Should also check and see if there's anything else that I need to do here. Oh, that's a painful one. So, Purishira here, who we've tried to break the heart of and failed each time, although I might take another stab at her today. Oh wait, no, we can't. Apparently she's story-locked, isn't she? Anyway, she wants us to make a giant vegetable. Now, I don't like doing that. Giant vegetable farming has never been particularly great in Rune Factory, in my opinion. Some might think it's better, and I don't strongly feel on that one. But the problem here is that the reward for doing so is access to pineapple seeds. And pineapple seeds are the most lucrative non-golden thing you can plant in your field. And that's rough, because I really want them, but I really don't want to make large vegetables. I guess I could very quickly make some, but you know. You know what it's like when you just don't want to do something. Right, once again I've come here early. They're not going to open up until 9 o'clock, are you, Hina? Don't really care what you're saying. If you're not selling me stuff, I'm not interested. Well, I'll go and get myself some Gigantizer and some basic turnip seeds so I can grow a giant turnip. Suppose I should take the request as well. Gigantizer is expensive, and on top of that, I forget how much and when you're meant to actually throw it into the soil. Imagine the fist you made speaking that. How dare time pass? How dare that door open behind me? Right, we got a present for Ludmilla. I've been kind of slacking on making her happy. She runs a flower shop, so she'll probably like some flowers, even though she already has those flowers. Ornamenting the table at which she sits. Come on, get up. I got things to buy. I think the whole part about 3D robbing from your imagination makes it all the more uncanny when characters do something like this. She lives and works alone, and she's just sitting there, doing nothing, saying nothing to nobody. Actually, she's saying out loud something to us. Oh, I was hoping I could have you sell me something, but now she's actually saying something. Marvin gas something or other. Shita. So on the inside of Marvin's something or other. Ichiban Giri Ichiban Giri data koto tena. What? I think she's asking what our top thing is. Top giri thing? Oh, jings, I do not know. Giri sounds onomatopoeic for something that either makes you giddy or scared, so I'll go with that. And our options are before in a dungeon, in the field, and at the public bath. So now that I know what the answers are, I'm starting to think more about what she's asking. Maybe she's asking about where we want to expose ourselves, given what kind of character she is. So let's play it risky. Let's say we're going to do it in the public bath. Nanto... Public bath sounds like the option she wanted the most. Well, we're trying to make her a bit happier right now. So... Nanto... In the public baths... Machigaite... So mistakenly... Oh, okay, so she's probably asking what the biggest mistake we've ever made was then, because we're saying we accidentally went into the woman's bath. Ironamono. Iro is something, so maybe it's Ironamono is various things. Okay, so we came into contact with various things, and we thought we were going to die. What does she think of that? She doesn't look too impressed, honestly. Sore wa anata mo warui wa ne. So she's saying that's so bad for you, or maybe she's saying that's really bad of you. I don't know. Atashi ga haiteru. Toke da tara idate. So she's saying at the times when she goes in, ma sonao kari. Isn't that the shop? Shop-san Natokoro mo Miryoku? I do not know what she's talking about whatsoever there. I'm sure she asked you, have you ever seen curves like these? Puts in Tropican. Pass. Ooh, warui kunai wa ne. So she says, ooh, not bad. What? Zoku na. So when she hears something that zoku, atashimo zoku. So she becomes zoku whenever she hears about things that are zoku. So I think we excited her about our tales of stumbling into the women's baths, which we have attempted to do many times, but we just generally look over the wall. Nanda soyu koto ga. So what's up with that? Ma rudo mirasan no. I think that's helping out because it's that weird thing next to stand. Okay, so we're happy as long as we can help her out. That whole conversation didn't make a lot of sense to me, but I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, she just stood up and clipped into the table there. She's not giving us a discount right now, which is a shame. I really should have bought the Gigantifier when it was cheaper, but I'll buy 3 batches of it for now. I already have a whole bunch of Nobiru, but I think I'll grab a few more Nobirus, because you can never have enough of that stuff. Quality increasing with the fertilizer is tempting, but I will... Well, I'm gonna get away from her so I don't hear her talk anymore. Bye-bye. Her eye disease is awful. I like this portrait with the eyes closed. Well, I remember walking past a shop that showed that they sold things that you put in your eyes to make them look like they have these weird effects in them. So apparently this is something that there is a market for, TBW. Just throw that one out there to make you even more disillusioned with life itself. Alright. She's open for business, although she's going to talk to me as usual. I don't want to hear what you have to say, I want to see what you have to sell. That's what we're talking about. Pink melons. I don't think I had access to tomato seeds before. Now, I do like tomatoes. Hell, I like them a lot. Oh, she's actually selling the pink melons themselves. Anything else up for grabs that wasn't before? No, but let's do what I gotta do, which is pick up 4 of these. Make a giant one, of course. I want to make a ton of these giant pink melons. They even grow quite quickly. It only takes 7 days to grow, and although the yield is only 2, the pink melons themselves are worth 850 apiece. And that's pretty swell. I think I tend to prefer getting them giantized, but hey-ho. Oh yeah, when do the pink melons grow the fastest in? Spring and summer. But they grow poorly in winter. Well, it isn't winter. It's summer. What's one to do? I think we'll play it quite modestly. I'll get 8 loads of tomato seeds. Actually, they're level 2. Does that mean I've grown tomatoes before already? Am I actively growing tomatoes? If I am, I must have forgotten about it. Doesn't matter. Buy them anyway. But I'm absolutely buying up these. Having faith in mankind is for children, but life is good. I'm enjoying my winter vacation, currently having some cookies and a cold winter morning, says TBW. For those of you that are currently melting in 30 and above degrees Celsius weather, TBW is situated in Brazil, which, much like Upside Down Land, is experiencing winter at this time of year. I'd better take that quest for gigantizing a vegetable. Not sure if it's going to come into fruition during this stream, but let's face it, I'm going to be continuing this off-stream. I don't care what Puri has to say, now or ever. Let's go and get this planted. I underestimated the amount of space I had for growing things. Considerably, actually. I thought I had a whole lot more than I actually do. But that's okay, I guess. What am I gonna do? This is what I'll do. I'm going to grab my seeds, wherever they are. Here we go. Grab my regular turnip seeds, plant them here, and I'm going to equip Gigantizer and pour it all over them. One bit of Gigantizer affects the whole square, so no need to worry about that. Ah, good, it shows the Gigantizer effect on the square there, on the overview. Excellent. then it should be fine to just really load it up with the stuff. Alright, good. That's a whole lot of gigantizing going on. I'm going to no beer it as well, because I want the stuff to grow real fast. Don't want to mess around with it at all. Now, unfortunately, I've killed the soil by doing that. But all I got to do is equip the hoe, grab my weedy stuff, thunk it down, chunk it down, and now it's got 40 health, so it's okay. It only matters if it dies through the night. Now, what to do about all of these pink melons and tomatoes that I've got? That's weirded me out about some of this, but regardless. I'm gonna plant you here. I'm gonna plant you here. I'm going to no beer up this one, so it's actually about as fast as the other one for growing. Excellent. Although I've just about killed the soil, I'm certain about that. It's only got 17 health left. All of the grass is really dying here as well. So I think I'd be better off just killing off this grass. Oh god, no, no, this thing grows too fast, too fast. Jings. Right, let's just take it easy. Pink melons are worth a whole lot more to me than grasses. I made that mistake before, but thankfully I haven't cut down half of my field with it. Jinx, if you were to do that, you'd just want to load your save. There we go. Ah, the days when I only was able to water in 2x2s, or even 1x1s. Grim times, never hope to revisit them. But I'm going to drug up the soil again, because we really, really like the pink melons, so we want them to grow as fast as possible. So that's kana indeed. I'll have them grow at triple speed. Should be plenty. I haven't killed the soil yet, which is a good sign, but I'm not going to let the soil die. So I'm actually going to grab the many bits of nasty old weeds that I've been picking up along my journeys. Wherever they are. Where are they? Let's also make sure I'm topped up on no beer. Got the hiccups here, I don't know if the RTX voice is managing to cut it out for me or not. Toria, yeah, it's what the Japanese people yell when they're exerting themselves, I'm led to assume. Probably a trope. Almost certainly a trope. I mean, it's just too ridiculous to be... Oh, speaking of ridiculous. Ah, oh, damn. Okay, this game has something that is a whole load of nonsense, but... I don't know why they changed this. Anything they changed from Rune Factory 4 has been bad news, but you gotta till things one at a time, which means every time you do it, you gotta dig it out and do it again. Otherwise, you're going to till all of them at once, and it's going to be a huge waste. Why, oh why did they do that? I just don't know. Alright, there we go. Plenty of health. 93, 93, 76, 17. Oh, let's change that. And 40. It's only 28 over here, though. And the rest of the field looks absolutely scrumptious. I'm just doing a quick check for anything which has health generally lower than 40 is something that I want to avoid right about now. Because if it's lower than 40, it's all too easy to accidentally pluck things to the point where they end up dying. And it's just the health of the soil that I care about. The health of the things themselves are almost always going to be fine. I mean, oh no, these strawberries are down at health 40. Well, they'll survive. And if they die, I can just replant some new strawberries. I will want higher level ones anyway. So, basically, the field looks fantastic. I am stocked up with plenty of healing items, although I may yet want more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slices of toast. I have my doubts that that would be enough. But regardless of that, it's time to grab my... Well, I got a lot of spells and healing and things like that. But I'm still going to grab my monsters and get moving. It's a nice 20 currently in my area of Poland. We exported the 30 temperatures up north. Oh, I thank you kindly. See, I actually quite like oppressive heat, so when it's absolutely roasting like that, I'm really happy. The exception to that being, I really need to sleep in the cold. Oh, Crivens, who's in my party and who's not? I got Seho and Spengler. Alpha. Being a weirdo and getting my party. I think I will make a little bit more. No, something I really should do is go and get some more recipe bread, because I've been skimping on the recipes for way too long now. And specifically, I need to get some better crafting recipes, because I'm not wearing very good equipment whatsoever. And if I can get a bit of a headway on that, maybe I'll stop dying quite so much. I have no idea how people slept in the summer without air conditioning. I mean, I went most of my life without air conditioning. You just sleep in a, well, horrible situation and eventually become so exhausted that you nod off anyway. It's very unpleasant. Ah, good to see you, Yuki. Good to see it. Well, actually, I was talking to Randolph from that distance. I want recipe breads, and I specifically want recipe breads for... this is accessory, isn't it? Yeah, it must be. Well, not accessory, but things that I create. Well, what's the English word for what I'm looking for? It's clothes, but also hats, and also shields, and things that I wear. You sleep with barely anything on, no covers, you're only... Oh god, no, I couldn't sleep with no covers. Didn't feel right. Alright, I can now make a... What is that? I think that's a yarn ball, because it's kind of like a furry, stringy ball thing. I guess we'll confirm or deny that later on. Aquamarine ring I can make. A Tatoru turtle shield, but I already have a turtle shield. I can make my own glasses here. I should know those kanji. Are those like studying glasses? I can make myself a big earth pendant. Gambari. Oh. Isn't that shop thing again there? I don't actually know what it is, I'll need to check it. And arrow ribbon. Arrow ribbon. Ooh. Well, Marvin's all about wearing ribbons, so maybe that'll work out well for him. And I can also make some kind of shield. What kind of shield exactly, I'm not so sure, so let's go and see what can be done. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Moss Mori. If I sleep, I always want a cover on. Actually, the bigger and heavier, the better. I think it's because I'm used to sleeping underneath the weight of animals. So to sleep without any weight on me is just weird. Recht. No, this is not what I want. I know I'm all weaponed up for now with things that I've generally found. And here we go. Oh yeah, most of the time when I was growing up, I'd fall asleep and usually a cat, or if it was feeling particularly like breaking the rules, a dog would jump up and be on top of the covers as well. And that kind of weight feels quite self-assuring. Oh, it wasn't arrow ribbon, it was yellow ribbon. It seems slightly better, but hardly worth it. No, not the odd sheep. Sheep never strolled indoors. I don't think I want any ring other than the one that I already have access to, so forget that. This is the turtle shield that I already have, and it requires a Sabita iron. What is a Sabita iron? Do not know. I think the main problem here is that my skill at this is really low, so go figure I've not been able to make many things here. Now, what was that thing that I thought was some yarn? Because I'm not seeing yarn here. I am seeing those study glasses, though. It's just two aquamarines shoved together. Can't make some good glasses out of that, can you? Aha, there we go. That looks like a yarn ball if ever I've seen one. I think that had to be patched in. Apparently, for some reason, you couldn't make this. How much is yarn worth? It's only 80. But I think you could profiteer off of that if you used... I recall yarn balls being a very profitable item in either a Harvest Moon or a Rune Factory game. Ah, well, there you go right there. You can buy up this crappy bit of fluff for 30 gold, and you can create a yarn ball by slamming something at a ring with a markup of 50 gold, was it? Well, more than that, because it's level 6. It's a markup, but it's still pretty crappy money, so I'm not exactly over the moon about that. I'll be a bit more over the moon about making some more toast, though. So let's go to our oven, make loads of toast. Heavens knows we're going to need some where we're going. Toast needs bread, don't you know? Maybe 2 aquamarines of the Rune Factory version of laser. Yeah, I should just start shoving gemstones into my irises and see if that improves my vision. What am I looking for here? Toast, but toast is about level 20 or so. There we go. Make all of it. Excellent. Wasn't even that tiring, because we've become really good at cooking. And just generally from everything we've leveled up at, we've got a healthy bank of rune points, which also means the toast doesn't restore us entirely, but what can you do? Yeah, out of all of Scotland, it was up in Aberdeen where the reputation for the sheep was, more so than anywhere else in the country, as I recall. I mean, oh my god, Spangler, would you shut up? I think he's making weird noises in the background there, yet still. Alright, dump those. I just wanted to get those out of my inventory and ship a yarn ball at long last. Oh, right, but I don't have to use this. I believe I'm able to teleport up to here. There we go. For some reason, the whole plot about the magical barrier just seems to have completely gone away. And now we can just teleport up there whenever we want. He's trying to warn you that the game is about to crash. Yeah, we should be quite diligent about the saving. But that's okay. There's a save point right here, which I shall make use of. What's worse, Spangler or the Railway Empire alarm? You know, although it was incredibly annoying and really painful for me, because, well, I've got my headphones on, and when it triggered, it would just pierce right into my skull. I think I preferred that over Spangler's tummy grumbling. Okay, don't exactly know what I have to do to get through this, but that's for my animals to worry about. Ooh, an earth crystal shard out of these things. That's quite handy. I can't believe it, they hit me with silence. Although despite that, I can still use this. Oh, please tell me I have Medi-Silent. No, I've got Para drops. Here we go, let's chew one of these down. Alright, well that's worth keeping in mind. Silence is the worst thing I can be hit with because it stops me using all of my rune magic. Oh, I can just tell there's going to be a lot of back and forthing in this dungeon. I don't know what it is about Japanese games and having god-awful dungeon designs. Just seems to be the done thing. That's alright though. Nothing I can't break with my excessive use of magic. Well, I'm kind of glad you hit me there, because I got a feeling for just how hard you guys hit. And you also hit me with poison, and I have decided to stop carrying anti-venom with me, haven't I? Yeah. Yeah, does this cure poison? That it does. Done, and done right. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of walls that I just have to open up by hitting these switches. And it's going to be horrible and tedious and horribly tedious. I can feel it already. Well, we plod on regardless. More games should do that, so you know that you're pushing it too far. I'm not sure I'm hoping for that. Is that another... Oh god, it's another dark orc. I need to keep my distance from those things. They're the ones that have one-hit KO, which I am very not good at handling. Thankfully, the animals are there to take the pain for me. There we go. Dark Orc was the one monster that... Oh my god, more one-hit kill things! Go, everybody else. Take the pain for me. The charm of the one-hit kill in Rune Factory 4 was that it happened almost never. Dark Orc, which I think appeared in one place in the entire game, could do it to you. And Siren could do it to you. And she appeared in one boss battle in the entire game. But this makes 2 dungeons now where they've just been casually spawning enemies. Okay, well at least they're dead now. And so's my rune points if I don't chow down on my toast. Right, these things silence me, which is a pain, but I'm looking for a switch here. Well, I'm going to keep looking because I can't get past here until they're dead. Well, my task is largely to take care of the gates. As soon as the gates are gone, they can't spawn anymore, and then we're good to just torch them. I just hope they don't instill status effects on my monsters. That would be the biggest pain for me. If my monsters got poisoned and things like that, well, I can't really heal them up. I got rid of my only anti-venom. Okay, well, let me try to suss out what I have done. So I have gone around that part. Have I done everything up that part, though? I want to get it done without warping out, because if I warp out, all the areas that I've cleaned out are going to respawn. No, that requires some kind of green gate to be pulled down. The devs are actually making more games. The Rune Factory long play will never finish. Nonsense. I finished one long play yesterday. I'm going to finish this one today. I'm dedicated. I'm committed. What is that? No matter what it is, as long as it dies and doesn't kill me. There we go. Down they all go. I rip the furs clean off of them. Now look for any switches to switch. The monsters are finding things around here, interestingly enough. Where is it? What is there? Oh, something here. It's a single slab of stone. There you go, Alpha. Go beat some other monsters over the head with it. Hopefully no more instant kill monsters here. I don't think those are instant kill monsters, but I also don't think they're monsters I have to care about at all, so I'm just going to... Well, they are suspicious kind of black, aren't they? In Rune Factory, black means dangerous. I'm not too keen on putting that to the test. Did I hit any switch there? No, but I came around to an area that I hadn't been at before, so... I would do well to suspect this area. Ooh. Oh boy, they do hit. I used to love Earth or Ground Spike or whatever it was, but it's not strong enough anymore. So it's better for me to use this Meteor Shower attack that the game intends you to have. It's something that I picked up along in the dungeons, so it's not even something that I just lucked out finding randomly or bought off of Heinz. Now, if the devs are making more Railway Empire content, so that can never end, that'll be an interesting one to make. I really, really enjoyed that game. It was kind of sad to me to have that one end. Didn't want it to end. I mean, I would want it to end eventually, but... You know what it's like when you're having so much fun with a game that you never want it to end? Kind of feel that that's exactly how Dark Young is feeling about Battle Brothers these days, because that sure as hell doesn't seem to be ending. Alright, I think this place is opened up for us now. Ooh, treasure. No, not treasure. Damn mimics. Wait, are there nothing but mimics in here? Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. You are, in fact, some brand new armor. I think that's Platinum Mail for me. Platinum Purachina Katabira. Well, I've never heard the phrase Katabira before, but compared to the 78 defense, it gives 152 defense. Yeah, I'll take that as a straight upgrade. Again, solidifying the fact that all the equipment that I'm using is just stuff I've scuffed off the floors of these dungeons. But hey, that's a perfectly valid way to play. Now, rub-a-dub-dub. Just eating in front of all of Alpha's 3 heads so he can feel jealous. Because he's not getting any of this toast, no way, no how. Baron von Owen is proposing that I could do one of these smaller maps. It's certainly an option, but I think we've had enough railway building for a long time. What have I not done? This looks like something I've not done. Oh Christ, that was the instant death monster. Let's have less of you first. Even before the gate, I'm killing you. And the gate can go. Okay, can't seem to land a hit to save my life here. Now, Alpha was always a disappointment, but he's finally hitting kinda hard in these fights, so I like that. But it amuses me greatly that Spengler got up and above his level almost instantly. And we got him to like us in one go. Didn't have to bake no cakes for Spengler. Just gave him a fish and then he was loyal for life. To be fair, after the time that Spengler spent in Nancy Drew, he's open to anything that isn't ice cream. Making Aberdeen a thriving metropolis. Yeah, but Aberdeen... Oh, jinx. Aberdeen on the map there is just a fortress. It's really rather bizarre. Let's keep ourselves tooled up. Grab ourselves a... What is this? Ooh, is that Relax Tea? Right, that is Relax Tea. I don't know if I've had or shipped that before. I have not shipped it before. It's worth a staggering 10,000 gold, but... Relax Tea has a really important property, which is that it increases the maximum rune points that are available to you. And at level 1, it increases your base maximum rune point by 250 and 25%. I don't know if those stack onto it for each other, but as in, do you get the 25% on the 250? But given that my current max is 1165, 1163, that's going to bring it up to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 1600 rune points. That's very important for hitting thresholds of being able to craft new items, and that new maximum will stay in place until either you've fully digested the tea, which takes hours and hours in game, or you eat something else. So I'm going to hold on to that, especially since I don't currently have the recipe for Rune relax tea. A slight worry about playing more Railway Empire. Not that I'm going to stream Railway Empire anytime soon. Like, I don't think we'd see that again for years after how much we've played it so far. It's that winning the game, in terms of the challenge that the game offers, is really easy. Did we ever really struggle for money? Was there any struggle in killing our competitors? Oh dear God, speaking of struggling, get up Marvin and get away! Oh Jesus! Golem's out for my life! Go, my meat shields. Golems are magically weak, but physically incredibly strong. Making them pretty good to bring into fights that are... Guys, get up! You too, Alpha. Ching's Alpha's just sleeping on the job. I gotta do everything myself. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no. I want none of that. So does my frame rate, apparently. Okay. That has got to be the first boss fight I've ever truly worried about. And he's lazy bones only just got up after that. Right, oh, I'm going back and saving. Thanks for the no boss drop, Golem guy. You struggled to kill them when the game wouldn't let you. Oh, the game let me kill them. Oh yeah, there was some scenario elements where I couldn't actually kill off the competitors. Those scenario. Well, what did we played one scenario, right? The Britain one, and it kind of sucked, so I wasn't interested in doing more. Oh, it's more of the same. Okay. Far be it for the Japanese to have any original ideas when it comes to dungeon design. Yes, you read that right. That was my love skill going up because of how much I love Alpha, Sihoa, and Spangler. Ooh, a love gate. And we rob any things? Who I rip the feathers off of. Oh Christ, no, not again. There's that instant kill monster. Fortunately, everyone's taking the flak for me. And the sooner that thing dies, the sooner I can be safe to take out the gate. And then it's just clean up. Excellent. What do we have in here? You usually don't get particularly cool things inside of blocks like that, especially not when we're just getting this. Here you go, Spangler. Maybe if you chew on those leaves, your grumbly tumbly will settle down. Oh dear, another insta-gib. Okay, well, something hit me, but it wasn't the insta-gibber. Okay, unfortunately for me, I'm not actually able to take out this gate with my fire magic, because it's an Inferno gate. However, Inferno gate will not stand up to my magic. Fool, I don't believe in magic. TBW gets it. Keeping all the pets tanked up, need them as meat shields for as long as possible, because heavens knows that Marvin can't handle all this alone. Maybe if I run fast enough we can just stay away from Spengler and his grumbly tumbly. He's so slow! That's what the all ice cream all the time diet does for you, man. And in case the reference is completely lost on you, and I wouldn't blame you for that, Spengler ran the Nancy Drew game Alibi in Ashes, and a very integral part of that game is staying away from instant death magic. Okay, a very integral part of that game is having Bess consume so much ice cream. Because she has to keep an eye on certain characters who are just always in an ice cream shop, and she spends her whole time there eating ice cream. It was a good game. It ranked highly on the definitive Nancy Drew tier listings. Quality shows, quality talks. Yeah, a game where Nancy almost got her just desserts for all of her crimes. Why didn't they bring up just how much she has been stealing? I don't get it. Tell you what I also don't get is, what have I unlocked here? Have I been down here before? Was I just here? Probably not, because there are enemies. Ooh! Enemies I don't recognize. Well, let's have them not spawn anymore, and I am suddenly so glad I made more toast. Oh, Jesus! Get off of me. Can't dash when you're holding an item. There we go. Need to kill more. If you hadn't upgraded all of your field dragons, a short trip here would take care of that, because they're all dropping earth crystal shards, and earth crystal's what you need for upgrading them. Alright. Through we go. It's a special kind of fur. What was that? Komayakana furs. Very, very expensive. Very valuable. But not particularly useful. Well, 60 extra defense and 10 extra magical defense if I bake that into something. But its difficulty of usage is 92. And my skill at using it is about 16, so not happening. Oh dear, right. Keep a healthy distance from everything here, because it's a dangerous combination of the palm monsters and the one-hit kill monster, and I'm also poisoned. I don't like anything of this. Jesus! You know, maybe that isn't the one-hit kill monster, because it seems to be hitting me with poison rather than not poison. Or rather poison instead of insta-kill. I can't just keep healing my poison away. Thankfully, I was foresighted enough to carry Medi-Poison. There we go. Gosh, I'm so clever. What do we have here? Couple of pendants. Actually, I wasn't too sure about what that was. This is some kind of flower pendant? Is that really what it is? I don't know about that, but it offers 33% wind resistance. And I've got some kind of Suro? Either that's throw or slow ring. And since I've never heard of a slow ring, I'm assuming it's the ring that lets you throw things extra far. Well, that's getting shipped. Practically useless. Apparently it was a meadow pendant. Cheers, Meridian. The more we know. Well, what did we open up, actually? It's all really starting to look the same to me after a while here. Jings. Well, whatever the case, I need to open up something that's purple now. Or was it green? It was one of those two colors. No, that's purple. That's been dealt with, hasn't it? Hopefully these aren't switches that can be re-switched. Oh dear God, they can. Well... At least we're building up strong calves here. Auto-completing with the wrong kanji, imagine that. You know what, this is taking forever. Not you, Spangler, you're probably a bit slow, but where's Sahoa? Let's go for a ride. Soreja, let's go together. Ishani. Huh? Suddenly some enemies spawned there. Do I even have access to here? I do not, because it's locked behind another coloured door. Can't wait to find that there is another deeper level to all of this that I need to handle. Okay, this could be something. Oh no, that is most definitely the death stuff. Oh, this is a mistake of a place to be. You can handle it, guys. Mostly because I won't. Get that death orc away from me. There we go. I got its magical death orc powder. And a blue switch. Not what I was looking for. But probably a constituent part in what I was looking for. We have the pine juice. Is that a pineapple juice recipe? Because if so, this is a really early point to get it at. Pineapple juice recipe in Rune Factory 4 was post-game stuff. Very difficult and high-level recipe. Oh, I'm getting murdered here by wee robins. But the gate is down, and now they're going down, and now I'm going down. Get out of here. Is that just blue again? I keep picking things up, but it's not going straight into my backpack, and I have plenty of room for it. Okay, more toast. I'm the master. I'm the one that gets to eat. Oh, crumbs. But there's probably some other thing around here that I can... Okay, Spangler is really, really slow. Leave the riding to Sahoa. Nice that we thank the animals for letting us ride them. I used to joke that my German friend was very rude because they don't thank the bus drivers in Germany. Unthinkable. Okay, even my magic is doing very little against these Yoroi Mammo. Some kind of fancy mammoth. Ooh, levelizer. Give me that. Okay, back and forth and back and forth. And the days are really wearing on. The whole village must be wondering, where's Marvin? Whenever Marvin is not in the village, all the other villagers look at each other and ask, where's Marvin? Okay, seems like passing through here is a must-do. Let's see how it gets absolutely blasted over there. It's quite fortunate for me that these gates are very susceptible to magic. If the gates were hard to kill, which I'm quite certain in some Rune Factory situations they are, then I'd be having a hell of a grim time passing through here, because the monsters would keep respawning through the gate. Alright, that was necessary, but now I need to find a golden switch to get through that golden thing. Boy, I'm glad I left this dungeon for today, because I would not be able to hack this after my previous run. Sihoa, let's go. You enter the bus from the front, say hi, pay, go sit at the back near the exit. Ah, there we go. Chings, by this point, what am I even looking for? I'll just follow the right wall and be done with it. Good way to find yourself through a maze, just hug a wall either to your left or right and follow it forever. If they ever design a maze for which that doesn't work, I am scuppered. Ganduaju, the big bad, is probably watching me from his tower, just saying, excellent, excellent. He'll be lost in there for days. And I think this is all I need to do to progress. Take down this purpley wall. I feel like in a game like this, there must be a way to clip through objects, but I have not found such a way. Granted, I haven't really tried either. Hunting down somewhere, anywhere. Oh, okay, well there's another blue thing to do there. Should keep that in mind. Maybe I need to reset a switch that I've hit already, which is seeming more and more likely given that I have explored just about everywhere now. SGDQ 2022 with Jake playing Rune Factory 5, Goost and JJ Ho-Ho commentary? And I guess the rumors are true, you don't get to choose your commentators. That sounds horrible. What am I missing here? Where have I not been or not done? I just checked all the avenues. The only thing I could think to do is to hit a switch that I have already switched. For example, maybe, if I hit you a second time... Okay, hitting that switch a second time is not an option. But there was an option, there was a switch that I could hit a second time, wasn't there? Maybe that's the ticket. Although I noticed there's also an enemy down here. Oh, of course, because I haven't been down there. Holy moly! What about you? Have I hit you? Actually, I can hit you again. Maybe that opens this up somehow. That was devilish. Alright, you guys take the hits there. I shall dispose of this. No, no, not time for yawning. Not time for yawning, Marvin. Time for killing. It's impressive the lengths these monsters will go to serve me, given I've just given them a minor thing like a single fish or a few pieces of cake. But I guess that's just reflecting on how charismatic and how great a leader Marvin is. Okay, finally we can progress. Hopefully. Sihoa? Let's go. Oh, now hold that thought. Gotta grab ourselves whatever that was. Oruharukon? Oriharukon. Is that Orichalcum? Yeah. Big old rupee. We'll go with that. It's getting really late in the day for Marvin, but I need to advance to the next area so I don't have to go through this next time. Actually, I think all these opened up areas will remain opened up if I come back, but why risk it? There's a save point right there with my name on it. And another golem getting in my way. No, no to that. Kill golem, destroy gate. Grab his drop if he has one, which he does not. Get ourselves a piece of... Oh, a single piece of platinum. Okay. Make our save and carry on. Yeah, it even looked like the Orichalcum from Harvest Moon Back to Nature. Oh, it's the most dangerous enemy from Final Fantasy IX. I think they were called Moos. Of course, that's not going to work. Oh, but that won't work either. I am all out of rune points. I think this will be easier than the golem. Also hoping it's easier than the golem. Chocolate cake. Okay, yeah, the monsters are mincing this thing. Although I don't know what it's doing right now. Seems to be charging up some sort of static. If I recall my Sekiro, that means something that I need to dodge from the... Oh, Christ. Oh, dear God. That is bad news for me. Oh, and that's bad news for all of my monsters as well. I am paralyzed. Now, if I recall well, I have a paralyzed cure. Yeah, you just stand there whilst I think this removes paralyze. Or maybe I'll just get smacked to sleep. Okay, good, I'm no longer paralyzed, but my monsters are slowly getting paralyzed to death. Ooh, we know all about death here. No sleeping on the job, guys. Take it down. Whew. Well, they really did. They were called Yans. Thank you, Yans. Goodness, they were painful. Maybe I should start worrying about the bosses. My ability to fend for myself is slipping badly. But I've got plenty of toast. A giant sheep is the second last boss. Did they know you were gonna be playing or streaming? Oh no. Oh Christ, no, not more of this. Okay, Marvin is sleepy. Marvin needs to return home. GG everybody. Return to your stinky, smelly little hives. And Marvin will do much the same. Lucy's probably all sorts of worried about me. Heading off into this dangerous place, not even telling her that I'm going. Okay, I guess the only thing I want to do is make more bread. And then get to sleep. 5 more pans. I think I ate a bit more than 5, didn't I? Let's make... how many do I have? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 7 should do. And then turn it all into toast. Marvin's really hurting himself making that toast. I mean, Jing's it's 2:30 in the morning. I'd probably be injuring myself doing the same. Make a separate save, why not? Save and save often. I've been having a bad run with games crashing on me on stream. I generally do not have problems with games crashing on me on stream, but both of these long plays have been some buggy experiences. Now, the thing about adrenaline, Tropican, is that it does run out. Is there a way to inject people with adrenaline? Somehow force them to be in that state of fight or flight? Alright, so after another lovely 3.5 hours sleep, Marvin's getting up to do what he does. Do what he does best, even. Drop everything that I have not shipped before, because it is what I do. Goodbye, Orichalcum. Goodbye... this is just small crystal. Chisaina... Shisho? No, that's not Shisho. But it's something like that. In any case, it sells for crazy amounts of money. 12 grand, so away it goes. Some kind of magical blood. Away that goes. What in the world is that? Pass. A lot of the things that I found there I've never seen before. Got so many earth crystals though, just going to ship one. It's only worth 10 gold, so I'm not shipping it for the money. I'm shipping it purely for completionism. There's no way I'm shipping my fancy rainbow watering can, but I will certainly ship my golden shirt. And my suroring. Daft. Direct adrenaline shots are what you do for stopped heart and severe allergic reactions. Speaking of reactions, look at what's happening to those turnips. This, I think, shows another weakness of this game being in 3D. It's hard to get a good overview of my farm without blocking so many things with their immense size. Ooh, my corn is ready to come through already. That's kind of nice, because I wanted to replace all this corn with pink melons. But I don't think I will. I think I'll just grab it and be grateful. So the way gigantizing vegetables works is that you just gotta leave them in there with gigantized soil. And they should, touch wood, grow fully giant. Another just one orange for me. This is bad, but oh well. Show me the corn. Heal myself with the rune points because I'm certain I'm going to get more of them. That's 2, but never a 2 without a 3, as the French say. I don't know who told me the French say that, actually. Could be a lot of nonsense. Often is. Anything else ready to go? I have a lot of cabbages here. That might look like a healthy and ready to harvest cabbage, but it isn't. These are ready to be harvested, but I shouldn't harvest them. In fact, I need to be very careful and make sure that I'm only harvesting this grass and not those turnips. You need to leave them there, and then they will combine into one. Well, Jake, you leave Paradox, but the Paradox doesn't leave you. Crash is included. Paradox games have got more than their fair share of bugs, but I'd say one quality to them these days is they don't crash as much as they used to. In fact, I wouldn't even say they were particularly crashy games. Buggy for sure, though. Just eat that. Scatman Marvin's so happy about being able to eat some literal weeds that he will chant it. Ooh, this tree is ready. This is the glittering tree. What you do is you grab your axe and you get mashing. And you need to periodically go away and look back at the tree and make sure that you're not killing all of its hit points, because it's at 84. I swing, I look back at it, it's 83. Now, I'm not so much looking for logs coming off of this, although I gotta say this makes gathering wood a lot easier. I'm looking for it to drop some glitterite. I don't actually know what it's called in Japanese, but if something falls off of this that isn't a log, I'm interested in it. Although again, I can't let the tree die, or else that's me being a failure of a farmhand. Come on, give me glitterite. I haven't picked some up without realizing it, have I? No, it's just holding out on me. Ah, that looks like it. Gotcha. Where is it? Here we go. Now, what's this called in Japanese? Oh, it's Grita, glitter rock, or glitter stone. Difficulty 50. If you bake this into one of your items, the item will have an extended hurt box. And that can be really, really good. But I'm not terribly interested in that. I'm just here to ship it for now. Professional shipper. Although this corn is worth good money, and that kind of money is only getting better. Ah, cripes, I forgot to get level 6 seed off of one of them. I'm going to keep it. In fact, I'm going to transfer it over to my refrigerator, because the corn is probably going to be my primary way of restoring health to the... Did it not go over to my fridge? It is there, but for some reason this list isn't sorting when I press... Oh, it's sorting now. Just had to sort through a lot of different ways. There we go. Keeping the corn in here because it's probably going to be my primary way of restoring health to the soil after my withered grass dries up. What else was I doing, by the way? Oh yeah, shipping things. Shipping things like that piece of glitterite I found. The money's not important, the shipping percentage is, or at least it is to me. And the rest of the stuff I can just generally slam into my storage chest. You, and you know... I never know when the right time to drink a levelizer is. It's a pain in the butt to make. So it feels like one of those things you want to hoard onto forever. So glad I kept that para round on me. Showing the thought of being silenced and not having access to para round is slightly concerning. Just chuck that in there for now. Same with that. Certainly the same with the sweet drop. And this oil that I mysteriously found. And just like that, we're looking good. Although I will keep my relax tea in my fridge. Or I would, but my fridge is full. Right, I need to get a bigger fridge. Jake, will I be correct in guessing that the next long play vote will be after your vacation? No. I'm going to do the next long play vote after the weekly one-shot this week. Means I should probably put that in the schedule. I thought I had put it in a schedule, but I wouldn't be surprised if I hadn't yet. I can see it now. Paying out points, rolling the punishment game, and doing rolling for the long play, all happening back to back. That's what I totally see happening there. A lot of new entries onto the long play list, so I'm really gonna have to think about what the 5 up for vote will be. Feels like we've been locked into the current long play for so long. It has probably been about a month, hasn't it? Rune Factory 5 was always going to leapfrog the streaming schedule, because I just love the franchise so much. But I did not expect Railway Empire to take as much time as it did. Although maybe in a way it took less time than expected. It means he can go on vacation and change his mind when he comes back? Ah. Crafty Dark Young. Or I could claim that the vote never happened. Do they basically use katakana for English and kanji for actual Japanese words then? Yes and no. They do tend to use katakana for borrowed English words, but they also use it for emphasis and for other reasons that I just can't seem to explain very well, or comprehend at all. What did I come down here to do? I haven't cleaned any more quests, have I? Oh, crikey. I wasn't aware I was doing anything for the dog. Irai dekita, yes. Yes, I did do it. Good me. Oh, of course, that's right. She wanted me to grow the glitter tree. Because she's saying, Kira, Ippai Deni Haita? So I think she's saying, did you get lots and lots of kira things? Kira being glittery things. Omise no Tane. Oh, right, I think she's saying that there are new seeds available, because the Omise is the shop, and Tane is seed, but I keep forgetting that Tane is seed. But hey, now I might be able to remember that. Ringo. Oh, he wants me to harvest 50 apples and 50 grapes. These are ridiculous quests, but I'll take them anyway. They've got to be done. And they will be done eventually. It's just going to take a couple of weeks at least. That's interesting. That implies to me that... it does show the progress. So I've harvested 20 of the oranges. And if I get this... if I do get this done, then they'll start being sold in the shop. The orange tree seeds and the tan poison. I don't know what kind of seed that is. Tan poison. It sounds like poison tan, but what's a poison tan? That's a lampgrass seed that I get for harvesting the sakura flowers. And there's the pineapple seed thing for the giant turnips, which is definitely worth doing. If you want to make the crazy money in this game, I recognise you gigantize a bunch of pineapples, give them 5 times speed growth hormones, and just keep harvesting them constantly. They'll make you amazing money. Or harvest regular pineapple and turn them into pineapple juice. That'll make you lots of money and get you lots of cooking ability. What does a humanoid dog know about gardening? Well, she knows about peeing on all the weeds to kill them. I can't comprehend the people who have looked at this game and gone, yes, I can't wait to marry the dog. And again, the world is made up of a whole load of weirdos. How long is a day in this game? Because it feels like 1 minute in-game is longer than a second. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It feels like 1 minute in-game is 2 seconds in real life. Which is, concerningly slow. Feels about half the speed of Rune Factory 4 right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 9 o'clock, give me the goods. Yeah, stop telling me about tomorrow's festival and sell me stuff. Puri, are you willing to sell me stuff? Look, you're getting behind the counter, so that's a good sign. There we go. Don't sell me your depression, just sell me your... What did I come here to buy again? I don't know. Why am I here? Be honest with myself, I have no idea. Yeah, no idea why I'm here. I'll just water your carpet for you. And then off I go. I do know, however, that I wanted to go and buy some more bread. Wrong shop, Jake? I don't know about that. Maybe in my head I had actually gotten access to the... Hold on, what do you sell here? I don't recognize that. So which of these would you like? Oh, she sells me clothes now, doesn't she? Yes, of course. I can buy pajamas, a swimsuit, a what? A Nebi Kajuaru. Yes, one of those. Oh, this is another Kajuaru, so it must be casual. So, gold casual, navy casual, cream formal, cream formal. So it's just different kinds of clothes that I can have. And this is style. Red armor. Is that purple wizard? I can't pass by on the purple wizard. How much do you want, Granny? Sold. For most of my money. You got anything else that's good? Green wizard, blue wizard, red armor style. I'm curious about what the swimsuit would be, because I already have a swimsuit. Apparently it's quite cheap. Oh, you know how it is. You need plenty of swimsuits. Wait, that isn't what I went in to buy at all. I wanted recipe bread. It'll be little surprise to you that in real life I actually write out my shopping lists. Otherwise I'd be pretty useless. Right, give me the Ryori recipe pan, please. That is Ryori, right? I recall seeing cooking before and it being called Chori. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Ryori, but... I love buying swimsuits in real life, but I seldom go to the pool, says Sora. And I couldn't exactly say I enjoy buying swimsuits, but I really enjoy going swimming. In fact, I think the first day off I have coming up, I'm going to go to the swimming pool. I was planning on going on Tuesday, because it said it was going to be a rainy day, but that 81% rain chance turned into 0% rain chance when the morning came, leaving me incredibly disappointed, so I didn't go swimming. It is Ryori, says Meridian. Yeah, I could have sworn I saw Chori for cooking. Oh god, no event. No, bollocks. Okay, guess I need a drink for this one. She's just going, ugh. Which is kind of what I'm saying as well, Scarlet. Read somewhere that she's a half elf. So she's 50% grown on me. Okay, what do we have going on here? What is that? Right. I think I laughed on the screen there. Clean that up. Otsukare mitai desu ne. Skoshi yasume nishimashou. So we're saying, you look awfully tired there, Scarlet. Maybe you should take a break. Ah, right now? Mite tan desu ka? So she's saying, is that what you've seen just now? Or did you see something just now? Hi, so, yes. Oh, she probably means, did we see her yawning just now? Which we did. And she seems to be embarrassed at the very idea of it. What is that? That's like unlearn? Unlearn? Maybe she's mean forget about it. Forget about what I just did. I could be in the middle of something or other. Probably saying forget what you saw, me yawning in the middle of my work. I'm yawning here as well. Just thinking about it. Kami something or other shite takara seifu desu yo. So I guess we're saying your secret is seifu with me. And she's saying no, not at all. Seeds, something, their own professionalism. I don't know, probably sounds like Seed is as good as Seed does. We're Seed members, by the way. Scarlet says, Scarlet throws kanji at me that I've just never seen before. What is that? It's like protect with booze on top of it. And I don't know that at all. However, those are somebody's words. So she something's somebody's words, so she either lives by it or something like that. Oh, it's respect. A little wonder it was new to me there. So the words of Seed is as Seed does, which is definitely not what she said before, are words that she respects. And soyeba, which I think I've been told is by the way? Yeah, that makes sense. By the way, beforehand, something that was said that... Oh, there we go, that respected person. That respected person, itate you know wa. So, has she talked about that respected person before? Oh, it's her father. Oh my god, it's Chi-Chi and Haha. Chi-Chi is father, Haha is mother. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's always confusing to me because Chi-Chi is Gohan's mother in Dragon Ball Z, so I naturally think that Chi-Chi means mother. But then I have to remind myself that it's the other way around. And we saw Oto-san, your father? Yes, I joined in with Seed, the same as my father. Okay, so your papa's also a Seed member. Is your papa Gandoaju? I was wondering if that was going to come out of somewhere. Father's Zakuzo? Oh, it's the sex empire from Rune Factory 1 and 4. Right, so... Ooh... Is that before? No, I think that's after. So following the Seed's empire's destruction, because I recognize Koasu there. Oh my days. This girl is just the age filter, I think. Or at least the experience of the Japanese language filter, because what are these kanji? That now protect is stuck in a box? And there's that other monster kanji that's say underneath, like, crotch and dangerous and flower, and I do not know. Anyway, your father did something very impressive after the collapse of the sex empire, which was caused by the main character Rune Factory 4, so we confirm that this is happening after Rune Factory 4. Nochi ni. I don't know what Nochi ni is. Well, Nochi is something and ni is the... Would you call that a participle? I don't know what it is. Anyway, with regards to that, I then joined Seed. Good for you. Totemo... Okay, you're a very upstanding person. Good for you, Scarlet. Yeah, that's right. People and Seed... Is that Sensei? That's probably Sensei, right? So, regarding as a person and regarding as a Seed Sensei, would you even localize Sensei? We have... That was respect, you said, right? Probably. Yeah, there we go. Zen-kei. Zen-kei shiteimasu. I respect him as a man and a member of Seed. She even said it as Chi-Chi. There we go. So, my Chi-Chi is a bunch of things. Can't believe I can't remember that first kanji in the second line. Seen it a gorillion times before. It means correct. There we go. So correct, believing, and some other stuff. So he was correct in everything we did, and we believed him. Good on him. My days, Scarlet just doesn't quit. Complete pass on that first line. Kodomo heart. Childhood, I think it is. Childhood, so for childhood we had a feeling so complicated. I don't know, Scarlet. I didn't even want to talk to you. I'm trying to upgrade the size of my fridge. Itsuka Chichi no yoi ni narita. So she wants to become more and more like her father, and that is her Seed joining in go to the... Okay, that's her destination. That's her goal of joining Seed. And sonna watashi ga... I'm guessing akubi is yawn, because it sounds like a yawn, and it was used before when talking about her yawning. So that is probably the explanation for her yawning during her work. And Marvin-san has come along. So since Marvin has come along, or because Marvin has come along, Doko ga ki ga yurunde shimate iru yo desu? Since Marvin comes along, in certain places her mood something. We're giving her some fuzzy feelings that's making her all relaxed, I'm sure. I think that explanation is a good tagline for this whole playthrough. I didn't even want to talk to you, I just want to upgrade the size of my fridge. Chief Libby, 2-person data tokiwa. So back when it was just Libby and 2 people, or 2 people including me and Libby, I'm not actually sure how they count that when they say it like this. Come to think of it, was she always here, or did she just come along? I can't actually remember. You appeared later on, but I'm not sure if you'd been here before. I was thrown off because she gave me a quest before I'd even met her. Regardless, watashi ga yarane bato. And there's that mood again, and that's some kind of strongly looking mood, so she was, I don't know, fiercely motivated in her duties. Seems like something she'd say. Partner. So, partner, I don't know what that... Oh, wait, whoa, I've seen that kanji. I had it pop up in my list, and I think it's... I can't remember. Partner... I think it's around. I feel like I've seen that for around. And that would make sense here, because it's having a partner around... Toyu no mo? Okay, I don't actually know how that strings together. But that's what she's thinking about. Okay, good for you. Can we be done? We are done, thank God. Eliza, whatever your name is. Strange looking box thing on a shoe. I need to upgrade the size of my fridge, please. Making time. It's this one. This is expansions. And I remember what Rizoko is. It's this one. Yeah, I think so. A brand new Rizoko. A new item box. New shipping box. Forgotten what that one is. Anyway, I need a bigger fridge. If this game was real life, I'd be horrified to ever leave my home, says 4Kaz, in fear of being pulled into a nonsensical event from which I wouldn't be able to escape. It's alright, just hold down the Y button, and you can escape all you want. I don't mind the costs of these, except the points cost. The points cost is outrageous. Okay, but with that, I believe I increased the size of my fridge. I'm going to be very embarrassed if I accidentally didn't do my fridge. Oh, thank God, that was a one-off event with Scarlet. No need for more. Careful, Jake, pick the wrong one, you get an expansion of elf lore. Spare me. Makes sense as the Y button. That's what I'd be asking myself every minute. Why? Why are we here? Okay, can we admire our new Reizoko? We absolutely can. Look at all this space for more stuff to hoard. And let's start by hoarding some stuff. Although it's just going to be the eggs and the milk. Oh, I got all this wood as well. Now, this glitter tree is a fantastic way to turn withered grass and corn into wood, because you can just mash this thing forever until it gets to very low hit points. Prop it up with some weeds or corn, or a 4-leaf clover if you're feeling really decadent, and then just keep hitting it with your axe. Or you could wait for the PC release, or even just jailbreak your Nintendo Switch and edit the rock and wood values to be 9 million, because that's what I will probably do. I have chopped so much wood and smashed so many stone blocks that I can honestly say I'm not that interested in doing yet more of it. Who's in my party right now? I didn't pay attention to who I was bringing in here. Spengler and Sihoa, once again, Alpha trying to back away from doing his work. Right, we've got our toast, got our chocolate cake, we've got our animals here. I did buy my recipe bread, right? Did I eat it? Jinx, my memory is like a steel trap today. Maybe that also broke with Railway Empire. Well, I don't see it here, so I can only assume that I ate it. I think I will also eat my levelizer. Down the hatch. There we go. A level that I didn't really need and won't really benefit from. Oh my god, be quiet, Spengler! What were those recipes that I got then? Because I remember looking at them going, oh, I don't know what these are. I don't know, I feel like somebody just chopped out the last 15 minutes of my memory. Oh well, maybe it'll come back to me if I change my clothes. Somebody's been complaining about Marvin running around in his shorts all the time. So let's try out what we've got. Let's look at our... No, we had that before, that's the DLC one. This is our swimwear. This is our purple wizard. Oh my. Doesn't look particularly well suited for combat. Maybe it's a magical thing. I reckon he'll look a little different if we take his little hat thing off. There we go. Oh my. Looks like he stepped out of some kind of Final Fantasy Tactics game. Does look pretty rad. What else we got for him? That's right, you buy this game to play dress up. Ah no, there's the actual swimwear. Don't really offer up anything that our regular old shorts didn't. Oh, well, he actually changes his sprite there, and... Well, actually, he's considerably more toned than his 3D model would lead us to believe. What else did we get? I think those were the only two things that we got, weren't they? I don't think it was. I'm quite taken with this getup, though. Although I don't really want to take off the ribbon, but the ribbon hides the hat. We don't need that ribbon. That 4 or so defense that it offers. Rip, but still a manlet, says Rolling Ninja. I guess if you were going to be a manlet, the one saving grace you should do is work out a lot. I haven't saved, and there isn't a save point here. Oh, but if I go back here, I'm just going to meet the boss again, haven't I? You wouldn't know, Jake. Wouldn't have a clue. Yeah, I really didn't save here now, did I? Oh well, whatever. Let's have confidence that the game's not going to crash on us. We haven't done that much. So those purple little palm claw things, well, palm claws are their names. At least I think it does. What does that say? Maimutaiga? Maimutaiga. Well, it's a mime tiger. But I'm not sure if it's mime like Mr. Mime. Anyway, in Rune Factory 4, those guys would combo you to death. Very dangerous things. You know what I love TBW is how much focus you have on this long play, despite mentioning at every opportunity how you're not here for watching it. Tickles me rotten. Alright. As long as the monsters take care of everything for me. Which is also kind of a theme for all of this. Nice that I can torch them when they're on the ground. Moku Moku no Mahura. I have no idea what a Mahura is, or a Moko Moko, but we have the recipe for it. Jake, I just noticed there are Roman numerals over each door. Ooh, I wonder what it could mean. Are the Japanese familiar with Roman numerals? Well, if that's number 3, and we've done 4, and there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What could it all mean? No clue. It's vacation time, Jake. I'm watching all the streams, whether they're good or not. Also, Euristo's Sims. I can't believe he doesn't ping me when those are on. I thought we were closer than that. Maybe he's just trying to make me sad. He knows I love watching his streams. And he's like, oh, I didn't want to bother you with a ping when I was going live. It's like, it's never a bother to get pinged. my magic is so weak, it's unreal. Unless I'm specifically using my rune magic. You got another one of those things that I can't read. So we're just going round and round? Well, here's number 5. One of these has got to be a phony. My monsters will sniff them out. I don't want to get close because mimics can cause nasty status effects. And status effects are my greatest weakness. Particularly the death status effect. My greatest weakness. Oh, that doesn't look suspicious. That's kind of nasty. One of the drops you can get from a mimic is just a broken box, so I guess it's the equivalent of just getting their corpse. We got a gyoza. Oh, we know gyoza. Wasn't that Oda Nobunigu's favorite dish? A gyoza. I think it was. Then again, probably everything under the sun has been claimed to be his favorite dish by now. Right, freeze. I don't want anything to do with you. But I do want your item. Could you... There we go. I had a chicken gyoza a couple days ago. It was delicious, but I wouldn't call it my favorite. Let's see. We now have a... Shicho. Shichu. I don't know what that is. Shichu. Can't wait for the big bad to be fire immune. If the big bad is fire immune, I'm gonna have to switch out my strategy lickety spit. Actually, let's anticipate that and figure out what this dark void attack does. Well, probably not gonna do a lot against these dark monsters. And it's certainly not going to do a lot against this dark gate. Oh god, I don't have good perspective here, but there is a death orc in this room. There. There we go. Ooh, creepy mask thing. Alright, let's try out this weird attack thing I have. By hopefully freezing you, and then testing this out. Ah! It's a slow-moving, constantly damaging piece of horrific magic. That could be useful. If my enemy stays in one place. Oh yeah, they make crap dungeons in Rune Factory. Always have, and likely always will. The saving grace is you don't spend a lot of time in them. They weren't that bad in Rune Factory 4, but they weren't that good either. Gimme. Oh, a single potion. Lucky me. Is that really it? That's doubtlessly the way forward, but here we go. I knew I was passing by some treasure. And now I have the... Annette? I got a recipe for something there. I don't know what, though. Some kind of weird hat. Annette's hat. Annette Birkin. Okay, who's the next boss? Remember when we were playing Ocarina of Time? On the weekly one-shot, there was this funny idea of Ganon at the top of the tower desperately trying to fish out some cutscenes to pad me out. He should have taken some lessons from Rune Factory 4 dungeon design. I smashed that one-shot and it felt great. Okay, we've got some big, heavy something or other. There's a heavy, airish feel to the place, so I guess we must say there's an atmosphere. Of course, there's a heavy atmosphere here. Moshikashite kono. Right, where there's a huge old magical circle. Great. Well, he said Moshikashite there is, so perhaps there is. And we've got some. Oh boy, Alpha. This seems like your kind of forte. You take it on. Mata, again. Hope you're not magically immune. Hold on, can I spam these? Oh, you're already dead. Oh boy, I'm already dead. Let's back away, not today. Maybe, just maybe, my attack from above was better. Alpha, get up! That's weird. Alpha is actually... They actually have hit points right now, but they are instead just sleeping on the job. That looks dangerous. Let's stay away from that. But, whilst it's just sitting there eating it, let's bathe it in dark magic. Oh my, that is not even fit. Oh, that's also bad news for me. Get away, get away, get away. Whew. Alpha, get up! You lazy bugger. There we go. Oh, wait, where the hell did you come from? Rydia has decided to join in for some reason. And she's saying that this... See, the word for your ass and the word for your foot are the same, but is it the same kanji? Let's go with that. She's talking about her ass here. Her ass feeling the rune smell. Maga shi. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Christ. She's got her creepy nails going on there. Machigai na, there is no mistaking it. The magical circle is here. I can't remember why we're looking for magical circles. We're telling her to please wait. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that one as well, Frozen Kaiser. Probably going to finish on a massive slew of Japanese text. Yappari kokuraso, just as I suspected, it's right here. Seems a bit low effort that Marvin isn't wearing his cool getup in the 2D sprite. Excuse me. Daremo imasen, eh? There's nobody here. He's behind you. Imano Uchini magical circle. So just now we got some really bright, shining magical circle. Good for us. So, hang on, that wasn't bright. That was erase. I keep mixing them up. Because it's like water and bright means erase. So we're going to get rid of it, right? And somebody's saying, oh my, how very troublesome. Is it Ganduaju? I really want it to be him so it can be done. Dokokara, so where's that coming from? Ah, Asoko desu. Ah, it's over there. Ooh. I'm not even gonna try. Figure it out for yourself. I was kind of hoping it'd be voiced. He's also laughing and saying that this is amazing. Probably this power is amazing. Why are we opposing this guy again? Okay, we can go at our own pace again. Right, so here in this something or other in this world, this is the upper limit, and we're groaning for our life. Lydia-san o do suru to... What are you going to do with Lydia-san? Koitsu no wa made... Koitsu ne wa made... reason... Oh Christ, no, what is that? Utilization... I don't know. I do not know what you're doing here. But whatever he is planning on doing, we're begging him to hold on. And he's saying that the old godly dragon thing smacking around in one blow. I see. So he smacked us with the power that would crush a dragon, and yet we are still moving. Sasuga wa asume to toita tokoro ga. So he's saying, as expected, the power of the Earthmate. I was always obsessed with the Earthmates in these games. Thinking, Yuzuibun. So he's saying that he's thinking that it is us who have been... What the heck was that? Say 10, say... Measure. We've been a troubling measure. I guess he's saying that we've been a thorn in his side all along. Honto nara, some kind of limit. Wate tamon no? Daga sore mo kokomade da. He's saying that's it for now. And he's saying that we cannot stop him. Your hand, me... Probably saying you can't lay a hand on me. Oh Christ, no, don't tell me there's more to the game, man. I thought I was done. Oh, Crivens. Nani mo deki na kata, there was nothing I could do. Lydia-san... No, please. We must go and kill him. Finish this off. What happened to Lydia-san? Did he take her away? Is this when Jake finds out there's still 50% of the game left? I hope not. I know there's going to be more to it, but I wanna beat him and have my credits roll. Kind of similar to taking out the Flying Empire in Rune Factory 4, right? There's more after that. You can go and do the Rune Prana run and all that jazz, but Not looking for that. Not here. Okay, this is dangerous. Real dangerous. There's an event down there, but there's also a Cecil event. Oh well, lucky dip. Given the sad music, I'm guessing we got the important event first. Alright, well, at least Libby's nice and happy. Oh... Modotaka? Modo, I think, is like another way of saying Kairi. So she's saying, you've made it back, Marvin. Go with that. But we're not saying anything. Iho kaku de wa nasaso da na? She's thinking things don't seem so good for us. Yeah, things don't look so good. Fade to black, explain the story, hopefully in a way we don't have to comprehend, and give people a chance to move without animating it. Yes, Redia-san, Redia ga tsuresarareta dato, which I don't know what it means, but it's probably her way of saying that Redia was caught or captured or hopefully destroyed. And we're saying that we're so sorry, but our power was not enough. Okay. Nmu, she says. Gandoaju. Sokomade no chikara ote ni ireteiru to wa. So, Gandoaju has so much power in his hands. Yes, he does. Sayaku no sozo ga? Don't know what that means. Totate. Wait, how do you even read the toe of Honto on its own? I don't know. There. That is world, which I mistakenly thought was world when it was limit earlier. Gotcha. Because it's societal world. So we're saying the world is something? What is that? String and... yeah, something's happening to the world. Okay. Probably terrible things. Oh yeah, I kind of skimmed over it, but Gandoaju wanted to change the world to strip people of their ability to think for themselves, because that causes chaos. However, Gandoaju's... what was it? Keiken? I don't know, actually. His justice. Right, his own justice must be stopped? Mosugu. Okay, he said it was something or other. The way the hat covers the eyes is very rad. I actually quite like his getup though, now that I'm getting used to it. Sono tame ni Redia-san ga... Alright, so I'm guessing he's saying that Redia-san was still important to his plans. Wakate nai no da yatsu. So, Redia-san... Libby here's not sure about that? You know what? I don't actually care. I don't care about any of this. Point me in the direction of where he is, and I will kill him. Also, whoa. I can't budge from here, or else Cecil is gonna get me in one of his incessant events. There's a whole lot of nonsense story going on here. I don't care. There's bound to be a place or a way to go and kill him, and I will go and I will kill him. He's reached the same point I'd have reached after pressing start the first time. Okay, we teleported outside to avoid Cecil, but it seems we've jumped straight into an event. Or we jumped straight into Spengler's grumbly tumbly. Okay, Lucas will surely help us out. We're yelling at him to please wait, Lucas. Just noticed I got wee dope crystals hanging off my big old belt there. Doshimashita. What the hell do you want? He says. The sky something. I don't know. any of the kanji that came after Sky there, though. At all. Right. So... what is that? Big things are somethinging. Okay, good enough. Good enough. I am out of steam for all this translation work. Right, something being decided upon, so probably a solution. But of course, right, here we go. The solution is, of course, to borrow the power of Lucas, because he has the great godly power. So we probably should just ask Lucas to take care of things. He seems very... well, he's incredibly omnipotent. And he seems only too happy to share that power with us. Right, so he's listening. Anata no onegai to arabe na narito. So he wants to hear us out. And we're saying that clouds above... okay, that time when we were above the clouds, the Feinbur limit place. Okay, we want Lucas to open up a gate that goes to this Feinbur place, which I guess we were talking about with Libby when I was holding down the Y button. And he's saying the Feinbur place? Nazemada. He's saying why? Why do you want to go there? And we seem unable to explain ourselves, so we fade to black. Is that a traffic light of gems just glued onto his jacket? Oh no. No, come on! Come on! Alright, anyone want to pose a guess as to when the last time the game saved for us was? This isn't even on my PC, this is the Switch, straight up. Just cursed to never beat a long play again. Railway Empire sends its regard. I gotta skip that though. The one time I let that intro play, it immediately got copyright wrecked. Alright. Autosave? Nope. Okay. Hookah Gao Gao indeed. Let's make sure we save next time. I don't even know what I'll do. I need to get through that event to progress the game, so if I get another unexpected error, I'm in deep doo-doo. Maybe my costume caused some issues there. Can't imagine why it would, but... whoa. I'm glad TBW's having such a good time. I just see him right now. He's laughing his ass off right now so much. Probably having to order a new chair. Laughing so much he's killing the suspension in it. Oh god, I can't skip things. Well... maybe the game crashed because all of my monsters were in the scene, because I did still have them on me, didn't I? Right, let's equip this, and it seems to do a lot less damage, but it also seems a lot safer to use. But that's not how I roll, is it? I do roll and keeping myself very alive here. I'm going to dismiss my monsters next time. Oh yeah, just one blast of that is doing about as much as all of those other attacks landing. think somebody earlier was describing this as looking like some kind of Korean MMO in this battle. I can see where you're coming from. Oh no. Oh! Well, that's bad news for me. But it's also vindicating for me to carry my Pera drops. Bottoms up. This one doesn't like to stand still, does it? Right, that's you dead. Get up, Alpha. The game knew you skipped all the dialogue, so it kindly rewound the game for you so you can see it. Very kind indeed. Oh, I can skip this. Thank you, game. I do kind of want to see you smack them around again, though. Oh no, I think I already did in the previous scene. Oh yeah, for sure. Trials of Mana had better combat than this. Right, now we save. And we prudently... I'm not going to change the clothes are too fly. But I will send our monsters away. Actually, I can't do that from here, can I? Let's make a separate save. Press F to pay some respect, lest it crash again. Alright. We'll avoid Cecil once again. Let's not tempt fate on that one, TBW. We don't need anybody talking like Charlotte. Okay, teleport to the farm dragon. And then dismiss the animals, and then go and talk to Lucas-san. What if the game was looking for the Cecil event flag, and that's why it... I find that absurdly unlikely. Even less likely than it being DNS. Right, dismiss the creatures. And let's go and see to it all. Don't know what Charlotte is, Jake. You mean Shawat. What were they thinking with that dub? I don't get it. Although, to be fair, it was memorable, and sometimes memorable is better than good. Just like the Super Nintendo game, what was it called again? Phalanx? The one with the guy playing a little fiddly thing on the box art. I played that game. It's not that great, but it's certainly memorable because of that box art. Okay, don't crash on me again, please, game. So we yell at Lucas, we fade to black, we had the loading screen, and I think this is where it crashed. And... no crashing. Wonderful. I think it's because we had the animals loaded in the scene. I even recall hearing Spengler's grumbly tumbly around the time, so I'm sure it was that. Okay, Naruhodo. So he understands the situation, and the old godly dragon thing, dark, coming from the darks. Okay, so we're gonna use some kind of dark dragon or godly dragon out of the darkness. We're asking him, he knows about it. And he says, but of course, when the lightning smacked him, he had remembered. There's more to it than that. Arureyoni, remembering guy, yomigaite masanot. Well, he remembered. Good for him. Sorry, Nara. So, coming out of the darkness... he's saying it's very dangerous. Oh no, we're saying it's very dangerous to him. And he's saying he understands. Great. Da-ta-da, onegai shimasu. So, pretty please, Lucas, open a gate. Oh, and he can't do it. Okay, what? How many lightning strikes is it going to take this time? We ask him why. Why can't he make it? And he's saying he is God. And this world... I don't actually know. He's saying he can't do something. But what that is, I don't know. It has looking and professionalism, but it's got a lot of other things going for it as well. Rolling Ninja says it's because he's only an observer. Okay, we'll go with that. He only observes this world then, and Honki, I think that's in the beginning, or the original, that's it. So, originally, human society, or human world, is he actually really God? Jings. I thought he was just a nutter that just happened to have godly powers. In any case, he is prohibited from doing such things in the human world. And world, life, left, right. What does left and right mean together? Don't know. Okay. Point is, he can't even lay his hands on these matters. Kono mama. Something te horobiro te iun desu ga. Don't exactly know what we're saying to him here, but we're yelling at him for being such a lazy guy. And he's saying, oh, that's exactly it. Okay, great. We're understandably peeved at him. But we say, however, if it's a prohibited thing, who is it that decides it's prohibited? Oh, God, of course, he says. And we say, God, this God is who exactly? Me. Freaking Lucas. Trust me, that was very funny. So he says that he can't meddle in these affairs. And he says that it is prohibited. We say, who prohibits it? God. And we say, who's God? And he says, me, I'm God. Freaking Lucas. Okay. Tsumari jibun de deciding rule. Okay, so in other words, you've decided this rule for yourself. Is that right? That is exactly right. Okay. That rule. Anyway, okay. So if you circumvent this rule, won't anybody get mad with you? His heart will hurt for a little bit of time if he breaks his rules. And we're saying just a little bit. Okay. I can't get enough of this Lucas character. Yeah, you might as well be shrugging and saying don't want it, but I like the build up to this. It's like it's a godly matter. Oh, and by the way, I'm God, and I'll have a little bit of heartburn if I happen to bend these rules. Okay, oh, this is cracking me up big time. So we're saying Chinamite. I don't know what that means. The village people here. So the village people. Ninanika Temo? Won't your chest hurt if the village people something? I'm probably saying won't you hurt if all the village people here get hurt by all this. And he's considering it. He's still considering it. and he says, something. What is that? I don't know. Something's coming out. What is that something? It's like big watery corpse line, and I haven't seen that before. Oh, but I know that first one. It's imagination. So he was just imagining that situation, and it's somethinging him. Michakucha Namida, tears. Tears? I thought... Oh, the kanji I'm thinking of is cry. Ah, there we go. I was thinking that doesn't look like tears, but I was thinking of cry. Right. Michakucha ita me tekurete. So we're saying, doesn't that hurt? I'm sure I've seen that before. Can't remember what it is though. So the people prohibited. It's got some other prohibitations going on here. Doyara omoteita. So more than he thought. He's... Oh, it's surprised. Okay, so he's surprised at how much he's hurt over the thought of the things happening to these people. Go with that. Lucas, just change your mind so I can go and beat up Ganduaju. Anata, ya, the town, Mina-san. So everybody, you and the people of this town. Ski, ni, nate, shi, mat. Okay, so it seems that he has come to like ourselves and everyone in the town. So this... feelings, cooperation, okay. He is coming around on us. He's decided to cooperate with us, and we just say his name because that's a Japanese thing. And yeah, I kind of want this noise to stop as well. I just learned that one. That one is rush. We're going to rush. Let's make haste. Okay. Nanimo... That one's been on my flashcards and I've not learned it after so many times. But given the context, I'm assuming that we're saying, didn't anything happen there? And he's saying... Marita... Okay, so don't really be troubled by your eyes. The gate has been opened up next to the Rigubas office place that we live. And he's telling us to Okiotsukete, which I do not know what it means. We thank him, and can we just go and kill Ganduaju, please? And get away from that noise. Oh, jings, that's painful stuff. Could someone update me on why Marvin is actually wearing something? His previous get-up was making Dark Young a little bit uncomfortable, so we decided to deck him out. He must be sweltering under all that in this heat, though. Absolutely sweltering. He's saying be careful. Really? Nothing about that seemed like care or careful or dangerous, but... I'll believe it. The sounds won't stop. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's this darker, more intimidating looking one, so I better gather up the troops. Wizard robes, Jake. They probably have built-in air conditioning. Ah, compelling argument. I've gotten so used to shirtless Marvin, he looks ridiculous now, says Pizzarific. No matter how intense DDR gets, I never feel particularly tempted to go shirtless playing that. Wouldn't want to break all those Twitch rules either now, would I? You know what? We haven't taken a bath in forever. Maybe we should go and get our bathing skill up while we're at it. I should have saved after all that. Oh, I don't want to... As hilarious as it was talking to Lucas, I don't want to crash again. I'm sure there'll be a save point at the place we're going to, though. Credit to the game, loading me exactly where I wanted to go there. Oh, that lazy fur freak, as usual, is not actually at his desk. Do we have to go and find him somebody that can work here with him so I can just grab a bath at times? Well, this is most inconvenient. Oh well, guess I'm just gonna have to eat bread. And given the amount of toast I have, I might need to make even more. Playing DDR in bare feet, though, I cannot recommend it. Ripped my feet to shreds more times than I can count doing that, and it never stops hurting. Oh, I got more toast than I thought. Sweet. Well, I'll heal up the farmyard animals, eat up my toast, and then we're going... I should have saved. I should have saved. Now we gotta go through this loading screen 2 more times. Wait, didn't I just save? I feel like I just saved. Oh well, whether I did or I didn't, it's happened again. I think my mind is just entering vacation mode already. It's deciding to give up on thinking. It just wants to go and relax by the poolside. I gotta say, I'll be doing that real soon. Okay. Come here. There we go. They're all healed up. That used a lot of my magic, granted, but that's exactly why I can just chow down on my toast. Make sure I have space in my rucksack for things that I find. I do. Got a bit of junk around here, but I'm gonna ship that and think nothing more on the matter. And let's head on over to this place then. You've got a pool? Neat. I only have a pool of my own. I don't have a pool. There is a pool not too far away, which I will be making generous use of. What's up with this? It's a Huingur. Oh yeah, it's the place we told what's his face to open the gate up for. Ah. Well, I guess they tired of their previous dungeon design because they've decided to go for a straight bloody line. Ah. Oh, double ah. Oh, that's right. I now have this darkness attack instead. Oh, well, I've got no attacks because I've got silence there. I really hope I'm not going to find myself lacking on the para drops. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, they really like to silence me. Oh dear. Okay, good. Dispelled the gate, now to dispel their lives. Oh, I didn't realize that, but I absorb health when I hit people with this. Yeah, I'm absorbing about 20% of the damage I give them. That's quite nice. This Dark Gate ain't so bad. However, I think I prefer the Death from Above attack. Oh well, no, Dark is strong against Love. Apparently. Give me your life force. My magic has to carry me. My regular attacks are down to doing 0 damage. That's a bad sign. What if I charge it up? Can't even tell. Alright, glorious. That's a dark one. I'm gonna have to use... well, light would probably work quite well. Let's give it a go. Probably, he says, as he's getting beaten up by Palm Claw, or Mom Claw, or some kind of claw. You know what, maybe it's the time for a return of Earth Spike. Earth Spike carried me a long way. Maybe it can still carry. Missed completely with that. Okay. Hold on, I heard a gate. Oh, snap, this gate's still here. Looks like a light gate though, so I bet Dark would murder it. Wonderful. Where's that toast of mine? Here we go. The existence of Earth Spike would terrify me. I'd go into town with pillows tied under my feet just in case there's an Earth Spike misfire. And you think that would keep you safe? Alright, that's that one down, almost. Come on. But there was another gate, surely? No, just one gate. That's convenient for me. Are we almost there? Oh, surprisingly, yes. With a save point just where I need it. Purple dragon doesn't look trustworthy. Stay away in case it knows one shot. Oh, it knows to absorb dark damage, though, so let's not be having any of that. Dark Dragon probably drops Dark Dragon Scale, which I think is a great thing, but not happening for me here. And swell. We reached the end of the lack of creativity dungeon. Alright. Everyone good for whatever awaits us? I feel sorry for Marvin's guts here with the sheer amount of toast this man has eaten. Bread gives me the hiccups, so much as I love some good old buttered toast, I really would be Scatman Marvin in his position. We've reached the end of No One Will Play This Far dungeon. What's going on here? Kore dakeru... Oh, okay, never mind. So apparently it's a bad thing that we've come? What's with the giant clock? If it was a drinking game for every toast I ate, I'd be tapping out earlier on this. Said I wouldn't mind a drink right about now. Oh, hey! No, don't hit me, you idiot! Chings, I think they gave up harder than me for this one. The clock represents the last dungeon you were in, all the numbered doors. Oh, that makes quite a bit of sense. Except it doesn't. Right, the seed name usage. Watashi narazu. So we've called him something using the seed name. Okay. Shaku ni sawaru daro? Tashikani on something de wa aru. Yeah, I mean it. Well, I suppose I should at least try at the end here. Alright, so Justice... isn't that seed? Yeah, it's like heavy green is seed. So the Justice's seed is seed... He gave... Ah, right, so Justice's seed is the name seed which he himself has given... And he calls it that name? He's saying something about how seed is called seed because it plants the seeds of justice. And we're saying before your eyes is a person who something... Tataku no hitotachi... Okay, so... You have put many people in danger, and justice, arimasen, what the hell was that one again? Ah, right, you are nobody to call it justice. And he says, no, that's wrong. He has decided upon this. I don't know what he's saying, but the way he delivers it makes me far more confident in him than us. What happened to Fat Bastard asks Empower? He dumped his succubus on us, and that was the last we saw of him. Dono Yona... Well, he already said this in his own better tongue, but... Hand usage. No matter how you use your hands. Justice. I don't know, man. You're talking about making great justice. Good for you. And Marvin is saying... I don't know what that kanji is. It's the second time it's popped up there. Well, we disagree, I suppose. Oh, he's talking about the collapse once again of the Zeksu Empire. Whoa, hold on. Is he saying that it happened 10 years ago? I think he is. I'll go with that. And he's saying NORAD... Oh my. So people in NORAD had been attacked following that? I think that's what he's saying. And we're saying we don't remember. When can we start fighting? Why is he dancing? So many something. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what he's going on about. In fact, I don't even care what he's going on about. I'm gonna slap him silly and that'll be that. There's another kanji I've never seen before. But he's saying he did something. So in this world, everything hand. He's gonna touch everything with his hand, and all the people, he's going to push lots of people with his fingers. Which is probably not at all what he's saying. He wants to reach out and touch the world. Good for him. I mean, honestly, Rolling Ninja, look at what you've typed there. It's just a block. It's nothing but a block. Do we need to get ready on time already? I don't know. He might kick my ass and I have to go and grind for another few hours just to beat him. But I doubt it. Kono Tamino. Okay, so this is... He probably put seed together for that entire reason. And, Tachiwa. Okay, so the members of Seed, something. Christ. He's breaking me apart even more than Libby does, but doing it in a different way. When you think about it, kanji are just historical QR codes. Ooh. Daga sore de momadawa. Okay, so that was... There were limits to that. That wasn't enough. Bad things... Bad things persisted through... I think that's network, isn't it? What does network have to do with this? Okay, well, bad things persisted. Good for them. And all of that. Watashi wa sono subete o... Right, he couldn't handle everything himself. Good for you. Just, can we fight now? Sonaru. So on that day, my ears heard a sound. That sound was the heaven. I bet it was Lucas. I bet it was freaking Lucas. The heavens gave him some kind of reason or something or other, and two somethings of old dragon Asum. Oh yeah, there's Earthmate. God knows even more. The dark things out of the darkness again. And watashi wa sorera no. So, with those things I now knew, he reached out with his hand again. No, that's not right. That means to get, right. So with these things that he has now gotten, this knowledge he now has acquired, he, one day. Q? That's Q, isn't it? Yeah, and it's former. Yeah, so the former empires, runes, whatever. He took the knowledge and the runes and all the stuff from the old collapsed empire. Samazama na konai. Other bad... Stop it. Let's just fight. I've had enough of this. Just holding down Y. We're done with talking. It's even worse than the face-off with Masked Man in Rune Factory Tides of Destiny, and that was awful. Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus, he doesn't mess around, does he? Alright, get to it, guys. I've done a lot of heavy lifting myself. You guys do it. Although I suppose I should carry this just... Oh, wrong one to write over. Better keep this just in case. Oh boy, he's strong! Oh, get the hell up, Alpha! Okay, Alpha, get up! Alpha! Okay, he's breaking the frame rate. Forget it! Lazy piece of crap! Oh dear. I don't want to be near that. I want to be near most of this. Give me my toast. Forget the toast, it's chocolate cake o'clock. Oh jeez, no! Can we play as him? He seems a lot better. I think he's killed our dog, though. I think he just grabbed us and punched us, though. He must be an anime swordsman from from Super Smash Brothers. Okay. Okay, I think we took him down. So. Do I even care what he's saying? I'm not sure I do. People are saying come on stage 2. Kanja Surundana. I don't know what that is. And he also doesn't know. Yare yare kono go ni oyonde mata kizukano ka? You already something or other? Marvin omae no oyamachio. You know what? I still don't care. Just kill him. Actually, no, this could well be the ending. I should try and actually read what's going on here. You might want another 5 of these games to perfect your Japanese. I might want to take a break from doing any of this stuff on stream for a wee while. Kokoro, so it's in your heart. Kokoro no yowasa ni tsukekomare. Iyo ni ayatsurarete itadakeda. So I think she's talking about that your heart was no good. So he says he's more than just any old person. His justice is... Or rather, justice itself is a tamini. So he's saying, claiming that my heart is weak. Mashte, weakness. I said I wanted to try and read this, and just trying to read it says no, I don't. I think he was trying to steal the position of Earthmate, and Lolly Dragon says his heart was no good. I don't know, that's retreading like the same plot of Rune Factory 4, where Ethelbert wanted the power of the Earthmates. Madness. Kore ga omae no yowasa nano da. Yoku omoi dashite miro? Libby throws me off because she never uses kanji in what she says, so that leaves me very lost in what she's saying. Yoku omoi dashite. Well, omoi dasu is to remember, so she's talking about remembering something. Omae ga sasaya. Maybe she's saying something really insightful, like remember the justice in your heart from before all these whatevers. Omae ga sasaya kiyokita no. Libby, please stop. Her hard to understand kanji is a hint from the devs that nothing she says is important. Well, Libby hasn't been really important throughout all of this. You know what? I really don't care. If you've got a stage 2 Gandoaju, now is the time. Oh! Is he trying? Come on then! Okay, now we're talking. Excuse me. Even Gandoaju going umu. Sore Jack. Oh, okay. Wait, he's actually apologizing to us? So... he's saying thank you and thanks to us something, but thanks to us what? Yeah, we should fish this one up and give it to our girlfriend. Oh, maybe this is the source of that dark, like that dark voice that he was hearing. Oh, I have a worrying thought that this is going to end like Rune Factory 4 does. And we have to go on some post-game quests to save Lydia. Troubling thing is, I don't care about Lydia. Just like I didn't care about Ventuswil. Uji, I think, is safety, so he tried to redeem himself by placing himself in front of that, and that was... well, whatever he said, he's mistaken. Before your eyes, you... Alright, he wanted to protect us. Saigo ni honto... No, Jinx, if you're Japanese and bad at Japanese, this is rough. Maybe it's a sink or swim place. Can't get away with being bad at it. Alright. Nan toyu koto da. So what was that all about? Uyunda yaburareta. Masaka. Rydia-san's something or other. A fiery something or other. Maybe that light or the burst. Chisanasake. Sorry guys, I got no clue what's been going on here. I'm just assuming it's all horrible anime trope. I just wanted to beat up Gandoaju. Cano Monda. Okay, so she's saying there's some kind of problem. Oh, sorete ta koto ga. What is a genjitsu? Ninate shima. Are you saying you're whatever a genjitsu is, you're being one? Redia ga arazu watashi ni mochikara. Oh, right. So you're okay, right? I get it. You're sad. Your power is gone, and Radia is also gone. Owarita. It's over. Oh, you're right. The clock is mirrored. What could it mean? What's up, Marvin? Ikutsu. Okay, no, don't even think about it, Marvin. Are you going there? Wherever there is. Yes, he is. Ikani asmeto demo. Ikani yatsuga chika. Okay, so you might be an Earthmate. You might have all this power. Hitori de doni. Hitori de doni ka dekiru mode. So she's saying that despite our Earthmately powers, we are not going to be able to bring back Radia. Dekiru ka dekinai kawa. So whether I can or whether I cannot, it has no bearing. Is that so? Yeah, that is so. Ikuka. Well then, let's go. Yes. Go home, I hope. Maybe go to the credits. Odeani? Ikera. Oh, right. We can go to Odea, wherever that is. Where is that? I don't know. There's so many events that I am weaving my way in and out of the world to avoid. In what way is this like your 30-hour Fallout Tactics run, Baron Von Own? I'm gonna need some specifics. It's very unlike any of your Caesar runs, because I'm loaded with cash. The game just doesn't end. Well, the thing is, Rune Factory games don't end, but I rather think we've come to the end of the game, and the post-game is now waiting for us. Because I believe there's a long optional... well, everything's optional, right? But I believe there's a big old boss rush dungeon that we'd have to go through to save Radia, much like we would go through to save... Ventuswil in Rune Factory 4. Spoilers for that. Dragon that spends most of the game dead dies. No credits, Jake. No game end. I'm working on it. Actually, maybe we won't get a credits. That's strange. It tells me there's an event here, and yet I see no event here. Okay, what are you going on about? Where can I see some credits here, Libby? She's asking if we're alright. Oh, she was probably just talking about the weather. That's always their opening one. So she's asking what we're doing. Oh, she seems very nonplussed about her sister dying, or exploding, or being taken away, or whatever happened to her. That's good, because I'm nae bothered either. Is the event upstairs? Well, I'll tell you what is upstairs, my ability to save. Maybe make a save here in case I feel like agonizingly going through all that and trying to read it in Nipponese. It still thinks the event is here. Maybe I need to specifically enter one of these to trigger that event. The delays and the sound effects are always bloomin' getting me in this one. It's just so poor in so many ways. Okay, no, not here. Japanese purgatory is being stuck playing JRPGs for eternity. Sure, some Japanese folk would like that, but oh, that would do my head in. We had one set of credits already, but that was back when we quit Seed, and that was forever ago, plot-wise. Were you meant to enter the crack in the boss room? Oh, didn't consider that now, did I? Yeah, that would kind of make sense why it's still saying that the event is there. Alright. Let's try it. Oh yeah, because Marvin was saying that he was going to go there as he walked towards that crack. Oh well, let's see what it has for us. Oh, that was easy. Thought we'd have to hunt this fish down. I did, however, dispose of all of my pets, so if I'm in for a fight here, and I seem to be in battle stance, this could be a problem. So he's saying this is the darkness coming. Oh, the thing that came out of the darkness. Yeah, that's right. Wasure Moshinai. She doesn't forget it. They are working on remastering the old Pharaoh City Builder. Do you think? Nah, not interested in Pharaoh. Caesar's the only one of those impression city builders that ever truly grabbed me. Okay, so I don't actually know what you're saying about this big old fish, but you're certainly talking about it. Nmu. Cascani? I do not even know what you're talking about. Wait, no, I do know that one. That was insects and water, which is mixing. So something is mixing with the runes here. Lydia's there. And, oh, is she alive? Seems so. Lydia-san, Tsukateru. Okay, so Lydia-san o Tsukate Rune o Atsumeru tame ni Giri Giri no Tok. Oh my god, if this is an actual fight, I've left all my monsters behind. I think there's something about Lydia using up all the runes, but how, I don't know. Maybe he used it until she died. I'd go for that. Ah, good point, Forecast. We're gonna drown of space water here. And Dokuma demo watashi no imoto o ryoshote. So she's yelling about Dokuma demo. I think she's yelling about getting back her sister, but how exactly, I don't know. So we want to go and save her. Life. Oh, you're alive. Can you do it? Moo. It's nice of the fish to give us time to just talk this through. Okay, so I think that's what she's wanting to say. Hitosu janawate haikana. I don't get it. I don't get it, Libby. I hope there's a credits roll underneath that dragon corpse. Radia no karada no nakane. So within Radia's body, yami yori ide. So there's more and more yami, whatever that is. Christ, I don't know. I don't care. Can we just go and do what we gotta do? Okay, well, even you should be getting that one. Just saying that this is some simple stuff. Yami, darkness, yeah, I should have remembered that, but seeing it in katakana threw that. If only somebody had taught this 1,000-year-old dragon girl a bit of kanji. Ikani are tota takai. Wait, am I actually fighting this without my monsters? Because that'll be... Oh well. Go, my wonderfully overpowered magic. This seems remarkably unfair. I'm a firing my laser. Vintage. I was wanting to try out a bit of stronger magic, if you don't mind so much. How about... Oh, okay, that seems... I don't know about that, actually. Oh, I know about that, though, and I don't like it. Seems a little harder to land a hit, but about twice the damage, but fewer of them. It's a tough call on that one. Can you get back here, please? Oh, no. No, no, no. Dash cancelling magic is the closest thing we have to actual strategy around here. Oh no. Fortunately, all that chocolate cake I've eaten has powered me up for this fight. Unfortunately, if I end up eating some toast, it's going to undo my magical chocolate cake powers. Ooh. Okay, the weird fish thing's going Super Saiyan. Now it's chilling out. So somebody was bringing up about that JRPG thing of introducing the last boss at the last minute. And whenever I hear that, I'm immediately put in mind of Necron from Final Fantasy IX. Who the hell is it? Where did he come from? And why do we care? I don't think anyone has an answer to any of those questions. God, freaking Necron. Okay, unfortunately, I just lost the power of chocolate cake and replaced it with the power of toast. Toast is not as powerful as cake. And I'm not talking about its restorative qualities, I'm talking about the bonuses you get to your stats for eating something. I'm not even sure if I get many bonuses out of eating toast. What do I get here? Hit points and rune points go up, and my I think that's my stamina, or my durability goes up by 15. If this thing has a desperation phase, it's probably going to mop the floor with me with it. So let's keep ourselves topped up. And fire in his laser. Oh, okay, that's painful stuff. But it's very generous to give me a lot of invuln frames when I'm on the ground. Excuse me. Oh, I think I'm a bit close to that. I want to say that the game's difficulty is a joke, but I don't want to say it before the boss is dead, because it's going to look really bad if I die at the last moment on that. But honestly, I haven't grinded anything, I haven't made good equipment, I've just been using equipment that I found in the dungeons, and I haven't killed anything unnecessarily. And I'm playing on hard mode, and it's just goodbye, boss. Wait, did someone say that Kuja was so good? Oh my! Another one came out. Ima no uchi ni... Oh, okay. Maybe we're saying like this is our chance to kill it while it's small? No, probably our chance to save Lydia. Yeah, she seems alive. Thank goodness. You fool, she says. Yeah, where were you to block that one, Ganduaju? No, don't let us pass out here, otherwise my girlfriend's gonna empty my wallet again. I'm not even trying to read this stuff. Scrolling by faster than I could make heads or tails of it. Maybe it's just a prank. Yes! I haven't seen a scene like that since the fairy got smacked in Trials of Mana. Wait, Rishira? Is she channeling her powers of depression to save us? The great regret is I could have had that cutscene with Marvin in his shorts, and it would have looked even less threatening. I wonder, if I had all the animals with me, would I suddenly get another error here and have the game crash on me? Shouldn't have said that. That is tempting fate, and I've been tempting fate far too much lately. Oh god, no, it's power of friendship. A clock. Okay, but at least we can take it at our own pace here. Okay, so everybody's voices, that's not hearing. I think it's like giving it. Alright, I'm giving you everybody's voices, says Lucas. This is my godly miracle again. Excuse me. Sochira to kochira. Here, there, and everywhere. Is this what we need to unlock the ability to date Puri? Oh no. So sorry, Marvin. I don't really know. So... I don't really know, but I'm sure you've been doing lots of protecting. Lots of Lots of... What is that kanji? That keeps coming up and I keep not knowing what it is. Somebody could tell me, but in case they're not, I'm going to do a quick check for it. By misspelling the word person. There we go. Person. It's a person left radical on this. There are a lot to choose from. It should be easy to tell because it's got that weird ropey thing at the bottom. Da, 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 da. Here it is, and it is wound. There we go. Hang on, I could have sworn we'd heard wound in katakana before. Gisa itameru kizu sounds more right. Okay, so lots of wounds is what we've protected you from, of course. So pretty please modotte kite? Modotte? Modo. I think she's saying please return to us. Okay, safe returns. Okay, I'll thank you if you'd come back safely. There's a real pouty look to her. What? Watery something? Doshte. So why didn't you teach me, or why didn't you tell me about this watery something or other? So if we had told her about what's going on here, she would have come along for a competition. She didn't voice it, but she is calling us darling. I was about to scold her for not calling me darling, as I instructed her to. Knew I should have gone for Goshujin. Kono mama jadari no. Alright, she's telling me to kick some ass. And if we don't, she will never forgive us. Zettai, so entirely modotte. Okay, yeah, she absolutely will not forgive us if we don't come back. This is getting pretty painful. I hope we don't have to go through everyone in the village. Anata ni wa. Okay, I think she's saying that. That's so you heading out. So wait, Hazakashiji. Okay, so apparently she herself feels embarrassed at the very concept of justice, probably because of her big idol in Seed being a big bad. Oh, but she wants us to tell her about our idea of justice. Oh, well, getting a bit spicy there. Lucy's nearby, you know. If you don't have high enough relationship with villagers, you just get bad end here? Oh, I kind of wish. Wait, Yuki's someone I've got high relationship with. Why is she not joining in? Bah humbug. Justice, what is it? Protecting, do you go... Protection wa do you koto nanoka. So what is justice and what is protection? Your voice, your words. I will listen to them. Okay. Fair enough. So the dog and the princess both didn't care enough to come and tell me about this. Hang on, I had better relationship with the princess than with Scarlet. What's all this about? So, the voices seem to be having an effect on Evil Marvin. Honoshita? So, is she saying, is it really working? I don't know. And, oh no, please. Libby is yelling, hey, everybody, give more. Yell more. Omoyo? What? Yeah, I did end up slacking off on the strawberries and jam. Kind of ditched the princess. Didn't need those claims in the perfect Hansa. Although looking back on it, maybe I did. Marvin's heart. Todoketekure. So Marvin's heart. Oh, 2. Right, give it to Marvin's heart. Pierce it like Jean-Luc Picard's heart. The power of loading screens will keep Marvin locked in place. Power of friendship is a trope that disgusts me to the core. It's a massive slap in the face to anyone that plays a game and it's like, okay, well, everything you've worked upon, every bit of effort that you've put in, nah, screw that. Power of friendship is going to solve everything. Persona 5, for as good a movie as it was, just ruined the entire ending by just being power of friendship. And then you take something like Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, no, it is your power that saves the day. And if you haven't put in the effort to get that power, you're gonna lose. Oh, Christ, no. Keep them away. Okay, so Marvin-kun, Watashi ni... What was that one again? Powerful mood. You have... you give me the strength, the courage, the determination, something like that. I don't remember doing any of that. So your courageous power, that darkness can just flutter away. Why are you not calling me darling? She's saying give it your all and win. Disgusting. She's saying that this is also very embarrassing for her. Her Ichiban ski na kotoba. So her favorite word is to be given. What is it? What's your favorite word? Oh. Justice is victorious. No. Yeah, where were you when I needed you? I don't want to hear you either. And you keep your eyes closed. Oh, sweet. Nobody wants to hear this. I'm just holding Y until we're done with them. So all the bachelors and all the bachelorettes are coming out to say their piece. This is a load of old hokey. Alright, I'm sure you can just make up in your head what they're all saying. They'll be putting some spin on their little gimmicks as a way to say go for it. Ah, Heinz, you've always been there. You're not Heinz. Yeah, great. I'm with you slightly, old man. Maybe this world is just not worth saving. We won't even do up our hot pants for this. This is... I mean, Marvin is more powerful than everyone in this village put together, so if I were him, I'd just be staying in dark mode. Without Heinz's earth magic, this would have lasted way longer. You should be thankful. I have found 3 copies of that earth magic. We can't really put a lot on Heinz for this one. And we're going, everybody. And Libby's saying that, is that voice or sound again? Sometimes I feel like the little little earthy thing. Well, it's not earth, but the little cross-like things above or below it. Anyway, the sounds are there, but Mojito... Okay, it's just going to take another push. Now, I don't know if she means a physical push or a metaphorical push. Makasete? Makasete? I don't actually know what that means. So Lydia's getting up and above. Is she gonna gorge us on the horns? Shove Marvin into that drink. Bring a death orc, kill Marvin in one hit. Restore the city to how it was. Oh, it means leave it to me. If I were evil Marvin at this point, I'd listen to all these friendly cheers, give in to the evil, because that seems like a better ending than having to sit through all this crap. Come on, game, keep it together. I think I can hear my Switch blasting all the hot air, trying to process everything it's doing here. This... Everyone had to space out to make room for this. What? TBW raises a good question. Who enjoys this crap? Yeah, no, this really is a Switch game, and it's really being played on the Switch. She said, well, okay, sis, let's do this. I'm transforming into dual dragons. I don't know what Uketore is, but everybody is, somethinging for you. Oh no, she's blown us a kiss! She's trying to kill us! Well, that's a symbol of reincarnation right there. Now, if this were SMT, we'd have the option here of just going full evil. Actually, it would reflect on the choices that we have made up to here. And allowed us to go evil and just kill everybody. SMT4, so good. Shame about its completely immemorable music. I doubt anyone actually enjoys this. Just accept it says 0. No. Nobody wants this. What was that again? That string, couple of little thingamajiggers. No, I think she's saying that's the end. Owata. Done. Oh, TBW, don't you start. You start with that. You know damn well what it is. I don't like playing SMT for what it's worth. Can't stand it. I just watched somebody else play it who's a lot better. Good old Callum. Subite wa koitsu no okage da. So everything is thanks to Koitsu? Is that me? It's probably me. Is that so? Yeah, it is so. So, Chief, so, Radia, the darkness, what happened to the darkness that came out? And we're saying... sounds like a different voice for Radia already. A significantly better one. And she's saying, well, don't you worry, girlie, everybody's brightness, darkness has been something. I'm going to assume that is crushed. Thank goodness. Sekai, oh, what's Sekai again? Sukutake... I don't know, and I don't care. Let's not listen to Libby. Nataka has... okay, whatever it was pretty embarrassing for Marvin. Hazukashi? Nanda Sorewa. What are you talking about? Embarrassing, she says? Everybody's thoughts, my own body, they were wiggling around inside. And he's feeling really... Musuga? Yeah, he's feeling all sorts of embarrassed. But he's also feeling really glad, really warm, really cozy. Let's go with cozy. Just imagine the pain of having to do this for Trials of Mana. His face... Okay, his embarrassment is showing in his face. Wa watashi no kao no... Oh, maybe we were talking... Oh, right, she's saying, watashi no kao... I think she's saying don't look at me, because they're saying that she looks embarrassed too. No, this is getting too painful. I've got to skip through that. There's only so much cringe I can handle, and it's a very small amount. Oh no. She's turning back and reminiscing about Ganduaju now. Oh my god, mate. Okay, so your justice seeds, Marvin and everybody's thoughts water. There's some kind of simile or something going on here about how people's thoughts will water the seeds of justice that Ganduaju has planted or thought of, or something like that. Credits, please. Give me the credits. No, not the loading screen. We've had enough loading screens. Oh my god. Just want to tend to my farm, make loads of money, but no, power of friendship is here. Distorting the experience. This sounds like credits music. It sounds a lot like credits music. But, This is not a credit. I really need a frame counter for this because it's painful. They're generally yelling "Okaeri," which is welcome home. Although I think Lazy Girl yelled "Tsukareta" to say that she was tired. And if anybody else yelled anything, it was in one ear and out the other. Yeah, not even trying. Oh, thank God it's over. It's finally over. Time! We've got a new world record set for this speedrun of Rune Factory 5. Oh my god. Now don't get me wrong, I enjoyed this game. Because I love Rune Factory. The only Rune Factories that I've really not enjoyed was Tides of Destiny, because that game is god-awful. But God help me if that wasn't extremely painful in a lot of ways. The performance, the loading times, the characters, the voices. The Japanese pains was largely on me, because I'm not good at Japanese. Hell, I upgraded it from not knowing Japanese to barely knowing Japanese, but come on, this is not functional. I need to do a lot better, and I will do a lot better. So I'm not going to levy that against the game. I'm not sure if I'm qualified enough to say that the writing was god-awful, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it was. Why was this in 3D? Should have never been in 3D. Why did the ending suck so much? Why was it so easy? Rune Factory 4, and to a lesser extent Rune Factory 3 will kick your ass if you go in unprepared. Did they not want to spoil the casual audience and make it really hard, but really easy? But I set it on hard mode? I don't know. Will it be back when the English translation is released? I don't know about that one either. The thought of having to go through a lot of the grindy things that we did and go through all those requests in order. It's something that I wouldn't mind doing in my own time, but doing on stream feels wrong. Very wrong. The game was horrible, performance was terrible, ending was terrible, difficulty non-existent, 10 out of 10, I'll spend 100 hours on this offline. You're not wrong there, TBW. The thing is, in spite of the many, many shortcomings of this game, it's still a Rune Factory game, which still kicks the ass out of anything like Stardew Valley. Just the whole mashup of doing the loads of crafting, loads of growing, tending to your animals and your field just feels so right in this game. It's very grindy, but it's like scratching an itch on the back that you don't normally have the flexibility to scoop round and dig your nails into. That's what Rune Factory does. And whilst Rune Factory 4 is better in every conceivable way than this game, I've already beaten Rune Factory 4 start to finish 4 times. And I think 2 of those times I did pretty much everything, including runs down the Charance maze to get unique drops and things. So, it's nice to have something different to sink my teeth into, even if it's worse. It's why I sometimes eat potatoes instead of sweet potatoes. It might be worse in every way than than sweet potatoes, but I appreciate the difference. But I'm glad that's over. Can we skip the credits? Of course not, because games think they're movies, so I'm just going to continue to let it go, because there might be something that follows after it. Other than the size of your fridge and the lowered lifespan of your Switch, was anything resolved throughout the game? Well, Ganduaju was planning on using the power of the runes to enact his idea of justice, so I guess we stopped that. But he was taking his time. I don't think he even really wanted to do that. But everyone was saved. There's no dead person that we have to go and rescue, unless we're going to get a post-credit scene that shows either Libby and or Lydia dying, and that being our motivation to go up the tower. Come to think of it, we haven't been given any motivation for a post-game. In Rune Factory 2, you had the whole father's disappeared, go and find him thing, which was most of the game, actually. It was really cool. It's a shame the game was painful to play. Yeah, we stopped Justice. Planted our own one. Worried for the future of the franchise, considering the game's fault and how the previous dev was bankrupted, Jake? No, not at all. This game apparently sold very well in Japan. And the fact that it disgusts me in a lot of ways probably means a lot of good things for the franchise as a whole, because I can see this appealing to the casual audience a whole lot more. And yeah, that disgusts me as a fan, but hey, what can you do? Whereas Rune Factory 4 PC, Rune Factory 4 PC is probably coming out as a way to drum up interest in Rune Factory as a whole. I just hope that there's a simultaneous PC and Switch release of the localized version, because I don't want to buy it on Switch again. I'd rather run this on PC. At least then, if the performance is still god-awful, and it is god-awful, then I won't be able to blame the Switch anymore. I can just blame it on the game. I actually saw somebody running this with a frame rate counter, and it was jumping generally between about 16 and 22 frames per second. And that was without having big old monsters following them into the fields. This dungeon right here, this was the hardest dungeon. Don't think the enemies were that bad, but going through this entire dungeon sapped rune points, and that was... that makes that somewhere I don't ever want to go back to in this game. I will definitely be playing more of this offline. I'm going to max out my fields, make loads of money, see what the post-game has, chew through more dialogue, go on more dates with Lucy, and then ask out Puri for sure, and then break Puri's heart. You know, there's a lot more fun for me to have in this game, but definitely not on stream. That kind of tedium doesn't seem right to say I don't like streaming tedium, because I stream a lot of tedium, but some things it just feels more right to be doing off stream than on. And the music of the game is pretty grim as well, but hopefully there's post-game options to switch it out with the with the other soundtracks. Rune Factory 4 had that. And Rune Factory 4 was made for a tiny little square Game Boy thing. Oh, it's even saying the end. How nice. Ugh, unskippable. Okay, and we're back. And there are events, and there are people that want to be courting Marvin, but that doesn't matter. Just get ourselves back to our home, get ourselves to a save point, and call that there. Jake just wants to date the dog off. Now, normally when I play Rune Factory games, I date everybody. I make separate saves and I marry everybody and I chew up every last juicy drop of dialogue. But I really don't think I'm going to be marrying the dog. I don't think I'm going to date the dog. In fact, I think I'm just going to fill up a spray can with water and spray the dog's face constantly because it keeps peeing the floor in the restaurant. Don't want anything to do with Gao Gao or her disgusting long nails. But at long last, that is the end of these 2 long plays, which together took a very long time, over 100 hours, I would reckon. In fact, maybe I'll need to check how long these took because they are contenders for the longest long plays there are. But with these 2 down the hatch, what's happening now? Well, there's going to be some wild carding tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? What day is today? I don't know, I actually need some help on that. Is today Thursday? Does that make tomorrow Friday? I have the tools to check this. Huh. So on Friday and Saturday, I'm going to have a bunch of wildcards. They're going to include punishment games and Patreon games that have come in. And on Sunday, I'm going to have the weekly one-shot. And after the weekly one-shot, I'm going to have a vote on what the next long play is. But the long play that we vote on will not start until I have myself a week or 2 of vacation time, because I have nightmare visions in my head of summer ending without me really realizing that it's began, so I want to go and spend some time poolside. So it'll be a wee bit before our next long play, but it's not the end of the streams for this week, so until I'm back with more, it's a cheers from me, it's a cheers from Marvin, it's a cheers from everybody here in Rigu Basu, and a cheerio.